Alright, we are go. We're hot. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you guys are entering this spot here, New Braham,
Oh
going
yeah.
to find the castle.
Kim's about to enter that spot.
Can everybody tell me what their passive perception is, please?
Hold on. Pretty sure mine is 14 or 15, but I'll tell you in a second.
That's what wisdom should
It
be.
is whatever your perception score plus, well, in our case, plus 10. So
Yeah.
it's 8 plus your proficiency plus your perception score.
Yeah, mine is like 11.
All right, mine is 15.
Oh, plus your proficiency, it'll be like 13 or something.
So yeah, it's 8 plus 2. And what is your? Do you have perception, Darren?
Okay, 1 second. Scroll. Yes, my perception is plus 3.
Okay. In that case, you are 13, like you said.
Yeah.
So you guys are heading up. It's a fairly well-worn road, more dirt than anything else. Nice green grass growing on the side, trees kind of overhanging the road. It's not bad.
It's pretty.
So, this is the town where our adventure continues. These trees, this foliage, it is beautiful. Do you not agree?
It's nice, but feels weird.
Ah, what you are feeling is ominous.
Yeah, it definitely is.
So you guys continue on up to the village. You're going to enter it from the north of the map. I'll show you where it is, but it's going to be maybe a little disorienting at first. Actually, wait, let me see. Where's a good spot to come in at?
Mike, when you get a moment, you might need to reset up my token.
Okay. What is it now? Is this a new token?
Yeah. Plus, you need to adjust the vision and so on.
Okay.
Yeah, remember his tokens got erased when he went over the limit of the tokens he was allowed to have?
No, he's an elf now.
Well, that too, but he still would have needed to do it anyway, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh wait, did you change your face?
It's
What's your dark vision?
it's 6120.
Dark vision is 6120.
Just 60.
Well, it's 60 in dark. Hang on, there's a thing here. So like the numbers you would plug in
It's the same as mine.
Yeah.
would be for that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's put in the same as you did for me. We both have the same dark vision.
Okay. So you guys are going to come on the map over here.
Are we in the right map?
We are not.
Probably not. No.
You said upper right hand corner?
No.
Okay.
Over to the right. It was going to be the upper right-hand corner, but there's no road going in there. Ben, are you here?
I'm seeing myself here.
No, yeah. I'm talking about Ben.
Bessie's here.
Oh, okay, good. There he is. So it's daytime. Can you guys see? Or you still have the fog? You guys still have the fog of war, right?
Holy shit! It's daytime.
Yes.
Whoa.
Do you have fog of war on, or is it all black?
Hold on.
It's clear for me.
Yeah, it's clear.
Okay.
How about now?
Yep. Hear you?
Yep.
Hear you.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys come in. You notice that there's obviously a bunch of buildings. Some of them are rather old. Actually, somebody give me a history history check.
I think I have history. I do. Not that much though.
Okay. Yeah, they look old. You can't really place how old they are. You think you've heard something about this place being old, but anything other than that just kind of escapes you at the time. But it's kind of a cozy, nice little village. You know, you've seen its like before. Looks like the town square is somewhere down the street.
Can someone remind me why we're here? Asking like ruins, like actually asking.
Okay. We came here because
We followed the lady here, right? Didn't we?
no, she paid us.
Yeah, the castle.
That was the
Oh,
last
right, the
job.
castle.
I think we were following the road towards the Bramewood. But
Yeah, I don't think we
need
came
to
to this
find
town
the
for
castle.
anything. I think we just stopped because it was a town.
This is the last town before the woods.
Okay. So prime opportunity for information.
It would seem so.
Also, has Sai always been an elf?
Well, wait. Let's let that come about naturally.
That wasn't natural. That was pretty smooth.
All right, well, whatever.
Just as an aside.
Wait, yes, of course he's always been an elf. I thought you knew that when you called me Thurbo. I thought you knew you had pointy ears.
I started wearing my hair back, so they probably only just realized that I have the ears.
Do you notice he smell like elf?
No, I don't go around smelling people.
It's difficult for me.
How do you get
All
to
of
know
you have
who we are?
individual scents. So I smell you all over time.
Gross. Don't do that.
Telling you right now.
I back away slowly.
Well, you know,
Why did you back away?
That amount
Does
of
it not
distance
like the
will
way
not
he
save
smells?
yeah, I really remember that. I didn't really, see that it would matter. So I didn't really like introduce myself as an elf. But yeah, I've been an elf.
All right. It's just weird. But like, past month you were just human.
Yeah, well, why was it you were using torches?
Exactly. Like, if you can see in the dark, why did you need torches?
For you guys.
Listen,
I can see.
I can see. The only one amongst us who cannot see is Himeji. Wait, who is this Himeji?
Just then, everything starts to warp and dimensions.
Oh, a kitty cat. Who are you then?
I
Okay, so you guys are walking along. I mean, it's a nice little place. The streets are relatively clean. It's looks well established, cozy, like I said before. I guess if you're looking for the inn, it's probably right here on the corner. Yeah, that's about it. There's not really any other building to note. This is if you look at your map that was given to you.
Yes.
And you see where Camelin is.
Camelin.
Yep.
I see. Yes, I see it.
Okay. That road that goes all the way north to Tarvalon, that is the road you guys are on. And this, I believe, is the last village before Tarvalon.
Okay.
So it's pretty... it gets quite a bit of traffic, you know, because it's probably the shortest distance land-wise to Tarvalon. So a lot of merchants would take this. This would be the last stop, so they get supplies and whatnot.
Okay. Just as an aside, I will see. We don't have a job now besides the nebulous job of getting rid of Dark Friends in Dark Friend City, right?
Yeah,
Right.
we don't.
Okay. So right now we are unemployed.
Yes, you are free agents.
Unemployed. Gotcha. So at this point, Crimson is just gonna go and dig in one of his pockets, and he's like, "Ah, damn it, gentlemen, we are unemployed."
I mean, technically we're not.
I like to think of myself as self-employed. Thank you very much.
Yes, but obviously, wow. I'm used to the bike. I'm used to the motorcycles and
That
shit. That
was-
sounded like a howling banshee. What the fuck was that?
That was a truck.
Hell, man. Y'all got emission laws, right? What the fuck was that?
That did not sound like a car.
No, that was a truck. That was a truck. A huge... It was like a dump truck.
All right, cool. I wish Mike would have saved that sound. I could have used that for a monster.
Yeah, that was the turbocharger on the turbo diesel.
Okay. No, I'm simply saying, size here is going to start going up in hair product prices. You know, going to more parts, buying groceries for his luxurious hair. Now that we're hanging out with an elf, we're going to have to, you know, dress like people who hang out with elves.
We will need to have at least proper lodgings to get the dirt and dust off of us from that road.
And it has been some time. Do you believe this town has a bathhouse? Does this town have a bathhouse?
You really can't say right now. You'll have to ask around.
Alright.
Let us find... Well, first off, when was the last time we ate?
Well, we just had a couple of the baddies and a few dried fish that I was able to scrounge up, but not much more than that.
Yeah, did you guys, let's see, you guys ran all night, right?
No. We ate and then we ran.
Yeah.
And
No, you got up from your sleep and then you ran.
did we run?
Yeah, with the chick. Sorry, it was supposed to be the chase and you guys killed everybody instead.
Yeah, didn't we go
Yeah.
to
My-
sleep
my-
after?
I don't remember. Did you guys sleep after that?
I feel like we did because
Right. Yes.
Ben needed to get back some spell points.
Right. So you guys, I believe you guys did a long rest. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's when you left.
Yeah, we did that, Then got back his spell slots, and we ate, like, was that the porridge place? That was the porridge place, right?
I don't know.
Yeah.
The place that didn't have any meat.
That was
Yeah, it was definitely-
before or that was after?
Place that didn't have any meat. Yeah, where was that? Was that in Sean? No.
You know what? It was definitely the place that didn't have meat because I worked overtime that day, and as I was leaving, no, you're right, it was the place right before then because I remember being happy when we reached another town that had like some festival, and I was able to get like meat on a stick and about like some wolf and a corn on a cob and then a corn dog.
Anyway,
And I was at my bus at that point. So that was 11 o'clock.
Let's say that you guys ate when you rested. Before you hit the
Yes, and the whole reason I remember what happened was because I went back to a dumb joke I made. Yes, a dumb joke. I don't think any of you even heard because I'm pretty sure my Google Hangouts cut out.
Probably.
Yeah.
So, as you guys are walking along, you know, you see people walking up and down the street. It looks pretty busy. This looks like the main thoroughfare. Yeah, that seems to be the way it is. You see, a little kid herding geese and with a stick and stuff like that. He cracks one on the side of the head and gives a honk. But, you hear the sound of bells, so there's a church somewhere. People doing shit on the side of the road, asking for money, buskers and shit like that. You know.
What's the talk of the town like?
What is the what?
The talk of the town.
I mean, you haven't really talked to anybody yet, so it's hard really to gauge. Everybody looks pretty busy, bustling.
It's the vagabond man. Excuse me, Mr. Vagabond man.
Yeah. Yes?
No.
Hello.
I am Crimson. He's probably
Hi there, Crimson.
How
are you?
I'm
Not
doing
from
fine.
around here, are you?
We are not particularly from around here, but we are interested in what is going on around here. So, what is going on around here?
I mean, you haven't gone to the inn? I guess steadying it. It's pretty decent. You had a lot of travel. So you guys on your way to Target Valley? I don't see you.
You see, we often go to the inn. I am glad that my friend Braddock is beginning to drink overload. So, we're trying to change up our routine.
Oh, I see. Yes, well, a drink can get you. I know that. My grandfather was a demon with the drink. Let me tell you. I mean, that guy.
I was going to ask you if you knew where the bathhouses are, but perhaps I should ask someone else. Do you know of the bathhouses?
He says, well, I mean, I know of them, yeah. Just because they don't always go there, that doesn't mean you need to be insulting like that.
Oh, I was not considering it an insult. The way of my people is to sniff people, and sometimes we can garner very much from a scent. And your scent is particularly pungent. So,
yes, well, that's strange. It's a strange custom you got there, friend. That house is just actually up and around the corner there. There.
I thank you, kind sir. Then I go.
Oh, well, thank you very much there. What's your name?
My name is Crimson Glow.
Crimson, right. Oh, yeah.
Shame
Nice to see you.
You did not listen to my entire name. Ruin? Did you say something? Fine. Let us go to this bathhouse. I am far in need of cleaning.
Let's hope it's a good one.
Now you said north, you mean this side or the other side? Alright, I guess I'll go up until I see a Simon's bathhouse.
Yeah,
Oh
right there.
shit, it's a Simon's bathhouse.
It's called the Turk. I don't have a map for both those, unfortunately.
No, you don't need one.
Let's see here. Where are we? I am now as a bathhouse.
I wonder, you imagine this may be a co-ed bathhouse, Zach?
Well, we can dream.
I cannot believe it. We are only on our 5th term, and we are already having our bathhouse episode.
So you guys come up to the house. It's a one-story made of stone. Even the roof looks like stone. As you open the door and then close it again behind you, it pretty much effectively cuts off all outside sound. So it leaves you in peace and quiet. And as you walk in, it's damp and it kind of dripping. You know, like the walls are wet. You can hear dripping off in the distance. Someone is there's like a desk. You would come up to a desk. It's a relatively small room, but there's clearly a desk and a bench on the opposite wall.
Hello.
There is a gentleman behind the desk, kind of a short, pudgy guy. No hair on top, hair on the sides, and just like a little, very scrawny mustache on his upper lip, very small. He says he's also wearing a wife beater, and he's got long, coarse chest hair and back hair, and he's not clean shaven. And he says, "Can I help you, fellas?"
Hello. My name is Krim. This is Brad. Over there is Rule. And this is my friend. We would like to partake of your bathhouse. What are your rates?
Well, we have a copper piece for every hour.
Seriously?
Yep.
That's a good deal.
Soap costs extra. Hot water costs extra.
How much is hot water and how much is your hot water and soap combo?
A copper piece.
Okay, so it's 3 copper to have a warm bath for an hour with soap, yes?
Yes.
I hand him 12 copper.
Oh. Is this the one?
It is.
Thank you, Crimson.
You're welcome. How to make these beautiful longbow. Is there anything else you offer?
No, about it. We have changing rooms over here, and let me know when you're ready, and I'll take you over to the bath part.
Much appreciated. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually. No, like some of them might have like beer. They might have like wine or champagne or chocolates, cologne, that type of thing. Like, obviously, this guy, obviously, this isn't the barber, you know. All right. So Crimson's gonna go and walk into the changing room. Having had to hide his belongings inside of you know, places where they need to be safe. The first thing he does is he kind of climbs on top of what I imagine whatever the lockers would be. And he's gonna tie a bag with a satchel, all of his stuff in the bag, and kind of tie it up into, against the wall as high as he can get it.
Okay. Well,
Like
you walk
anything to get it.
You walk into the room, and it's say 20 feet by 30 feet. There's cubby holes all along the west and eastern walls, and there's stone benches like a foot in front of those. So the cubbies actually don't have any doors on them, but they are in the shape of, like, I'd say, a locker without a door, and they kind of made out of wood.
Can we see them from the left?
No, it's in a separate room.
Oh shit!
But you can take your stuff with you into the
Oh, okay. All right, so Crimson immediately whips off his pants and the rest of his clothes. He neatly folds them. Like I said, he puts them all to his same bag, and he slings his bag over his shoulder. He has a huge excited expression as he screams and turns around and looks at the rest of his friends and says, "Come on, gentlemen. It's time to get clean."
I think I'll go in last. I just need to ask something.
Sure.
Oh, and then I'll make my way back to...
Crimson springs off. There's a cannonball into the bath.
Okay, we get to the bath part.
Okay.
What are you doing? Or do you want to just wait and let them go, or what's your situation?
No, I was gonna ask if they wash clothing too, or this is just a straight bathhouse.
No, this is just a straight. I mean, we do wash clothing, but it's sorry, it costs extra. Okay.
I do overhear that, and I'll still take my weapons and stuff with me, but I will. How much does it cost for laundry?
Another copper.
All right, I paid for more copper. Just the half trip is on me.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Yeah, because it's been a while. So what is green.
Okay, just give me a sec. It crashed up.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Mike. I know you never thought that we would care about being clean, but...
No, I like it. It's good. I didn't, but it's okay.
What's the worst color that the water could be?
Well, we're about to find out after we hop in it and make it that color. I mean, dude, we fought dark friends. We've been on the road for months on end. Who knows? Oh yeah, and just had that damn town that didn't have any meat. We ate fucking roll. Cannot smell good at this point.
Trust us to go back to the medieval age and still find a vegan bar.
That's exactly what I was thinking. I was like, what did he piss Mike off today?
Yeah.
And this terrible town.
It's because it was a poor inn and it couldn't fucking. That was the reason. It wasn't,
Okay, I thought like you got cut off the traffic by somebody. You got cut off, or somebody took you to parking space and this didn't meet his murder. You're like, hey, what this?
Okay.
I see. That's why you've been being really conservative on the meals. Okay, okay.
What were you doing, Ruin?
Oh, I guess. Oh, I was gonna ask how much it was.
Oh, right, for longer, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, are you guys all taking your stuff with you into the bath?
I'm just
Yeah.
getting my weapons, but I'm leaving my clothes in the laundry too.
Yeah, we have PTSD, so yeah.
And you guys are doing the same thing.
Yeah.
I'm leaving my weapons.
Leaving in the cubbyhole.
Like in the cubbyhole, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, outside because it's really long.
Right.
The real question.
I was talking about my glaive.
Yeah, of course you were.
And the detachable part would have been a new fucking character. Okay, so you guys go in. They take, for your clothes. A young girl comes in and takes your clothes.
Oh damn.
Another.
I don't. Wait. Let me see. Here.
Another young man comes and says, "If you guys follow me, I'll take you into the bathing area."
And
He kind of
unfortunately,
keeps looking at.
in the back case about being naked in front of the pretty young girl.
Oh yeah, you guys.
Might even probably check out. I'm not sure.
Sorry, you're pretty fur covered down there anyway. I think you don't need to worry about it.
They have to worry.
You only give you don't the red lipstick doesn't pop out all the time, Okay, so you guys, he leads you into another room. You guys, let's say you guys have towels and stuff. You get the towels in the changing room.
Sure.
If that's the case, I will have my towel around my neck and then just walking around completely naked.
Yeah, I'm gonna have mine tied above my head like a beehive.
Batman style.
All right, what about you two?
My hair.
Okay,
Yeah, like the turban tie they do.
Braddock.
Did we lose Ben a long time ago?
No, you type it.
Oh, okay.
I've been typed, but I'm lazy.
Is Ben the only one who's going to wear a towel around his waist like a proper gentleman?
You?
To be fair, he's old, right?
I'm not a weirdo, also, yes.
Where does Betsy wear her towel?
So
We're not involving Bessie in this. I'm not willing to go there.
Yeah, because pretty soon will be a story about this cat man, this elf, some old dude, and some young rich boy went to a madhouse with a donkey.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's going to be the song. So you guys go in, and Buddy's keeping his eyes up above chest level, nipple level. You can see he's really quite beat red. This thing has never really done before. So he's kind of stammering and says, "This is come right in here." And he opens the door, and you see 4 tubs. They are quite deep, but fairly short. About 4 feet, but like probably 4 feet deep as well. And you see that there's 2 more older people, gentlemen, just pouring the last of the hot water into the tubs.
All right.
Is there anything sharp in the room?
No, not really. There's tables beside, like a table beside each of the tubs, so, you know, so you can put stuff on if you want. For a towel, there's like hooks on the wall for people to put up their clothes and stuff like that. And no, there's a back exit door. It sounds like there's stairs. The whole room is really warm and steamy, but no sharp items that you can sell.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, the steam's coming out of the out of the tubs quite vigorously.
I'll get in the one closest to the door.
Okay.
I'll take second.
He kind of ran to the front foot and popped into the wharf. Actually, no, I guess I'm not going to do that since it's not exactly super deep. So I'm going to walk over there like I have some sense.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. So let's see here. We have four tubs. Anyway. And then we have tables. And the whole thing is just going to be like it's big. You see.
Oh, wait, where were we supposed to come in at? That's so dark for me.
It, so
This is the door?
that's the entrance, and that back one is where the guys are coming with the water.
Okay, so I'll go back here then.
Okay.
Oh crap. Well,
So you jump in the warm side, Sai.
Sai.
He's the
hello. Is there something I can help you with, sir?
Oh yeah, actually. Can you move back to where you were? I wave.
Okay. So, in silence, Sai gets out of the tub and walks over there with it, looking at you, get to another tub. So you feel a little bit of a draft coming in through that door, but it's pretty nice. The water's extremely hot, so getting into it is it's going to take a while in order to get down in, and everyone's afraid of getting their nuts burned. So you guys eventually sink in, and immediately the sweat just kind of starts pouring out of your forehead and your head and face and stuff like that. It's easily deep enough for you to dunk underwater, but it's not long for you to lay down, if you know what I mean. But there's hard soap on the table beside you, and a towel and a dipper. There's also brushes, coarse. The material is hard to say what the brush is actually made of. It kind of looks like a hard sponge. It could be. It's hard to explain. But anyway, for your back and stuff like that, no, it's not steel. So yeah, that's the situation.
It's relaxing. I mean, we used to have like 1 or 2 hot springs near Valencia. So I haven't had something like this in so long.
Yes, it's been far too long. I believe it has been near 2 months.
Guys, we need to get better at finding good jobs. That last job was left a lot to be desired.
Including gold.
Yeah. I mean, it was the best one we could get at the time. Ruan and I checked the tables pretty well, and that was the best paying one.
And as we become more proficient and as we prove ourselves more often, I believe the better job will come.
Now, I just want to interrupt you for a moment. Um, in my situation, once things start going in that direction, once talk starts going in that direction, how are we going to get more money? What are we going to do? Inevitably, people start coming up with ideas to get money, like get rich quick schemes. Or not get rich quick schemes, but the idea is that if you want money, this is a perfect chance to start brainstorming and figure out how to make more amounts of money in a better situation. If you can come up with something, if not, that's cool too. But like this would be the opportune time to role play it, but to also figure out, if there's a way for you guys to make money, if you're doing it the most efficient way, talk it out.
Did we?
Do I have to roll it?
Have to what?
Do I have to roll it?
No.
If you leave something like that up to the dice gods, you are a brave man.
Well, it does not exactly sit well with my soul, but we could always gather a bunch of goblins for goblin ball. I don't think that's the way we want money. I do not want to be seen as a slave trader.
Yeah, we still haven't seen what Goblin Ball is exactly. I'm still curious about that, but that's aside from money. Somehow I don't think that wrangling goblins is the thing for us.
It does not exactly strike one as the work of legends, does it?
Yeah, it's not. It's not a kind of thing that we
I
want
see.
to be known for.
Come on. Let me tell you of the story of Crimson the Cowpoke. Crimson could herd more cows in a month than anyone in the world.
For the crown. Hey, Malone, did the White Cloaks, tell you any more details about like our arrangement with them?
Nothing more than what I've already told you, I'm afraid.
Yeah, I do remember you asking about how much it pays, but I don't think they came back with an answer right away, did they?
No, they did not.
Unfortunately, I believe that they pay with prestige or exposure.
The glory of the light.
Being an artist myself, I have been paid in exposure more times than I can count. When people say they want to pay for an exposure, they mean draw something for me for free and I will use it. I will tell people, hey, buy it off of him. But they won't because they're not really buying well.
Well, Who knows? Maybe this castle will present some sort of opportunity to us. It did sound like an interesting tale, right?
Well, that's possible, and I believe it to be true. Of course, there's always old-fashioned bodyguard work. I know this is a merchant passage, a space before the next short forward. Perhaps a match will pay better.
For the light. I'm optimistic because if there is some sort of reward to be had, it's likely that it would be a good one coming from a lord, or at least maybe better off than we can expect from a trader.
That's true. Trust me, if we keep our ear to the ground, we will find some homely prince who needs a princess, but does not have the testicles to face dangers on his own. He will gladly pay us to pave his way so that he can create studies of his own heroism. And
Hmm.
for him, he will certainly charge at least 2 gold apiece, perhaps even 5 gold.
Perhaps even. I did have a thought though. It's like, cause the one we heard about says that he needs proof of love. But if that's something that he hasn't been able to get up till now, it who knows what it could be, but it probably isn't something easy to get your hands on.
Come on, son, you don't tell me you're believing these tales of magical love.
Love
I
is
keep
magical.
telling you, it's no magical love. The only reason this proof has not been found is because none of them has been strong enough to get past these barriers. It's probably something simple, like some large lizard, minotaur, or I don't know, maybe a troll.
Maybe. Hmm.
Magical love. It is stuff of fairy tales, my friend.
Well, fairy tales do have their purpose.
You
How?
just say that because you are an elf. And elves feature prominently in fairy tales.
One thing we know for sure is that there is a castle out there, and most likely it's abandoned. And therefore, we can avail ourselves of whatever we find inside.
You're right, the
That's
destiny.
that's a good point.
Yes! He splashes the water as he's excited. There's with the prospect of gold and jewelry and being able to afford things, and we'll just say Crimson is very excited.
Crystal clear.
So
He sits back down because this
And with that, Braddock grabs the towel.
So you guys, at least Paddock is washed up and jumps into the tub, relaxed, feeling refreshed, wraps himself in the towel and disappears out the door.
I finish. I do. I'm gonna do a sleight of hand.
Hello.
I'm not trying to steal anything.
oh
No, I
man.
know. I
Yeah.
know exactly what you're doing. Keep both of your hands above water.
That's about it. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of throw my voice on the other side to make a loud noise, and then I'm gonna shake myself dry.
Uh,
But I don't want them to see me shake myself dry.
you guys watch Crimson get up out of the water again. You see him with one hand around, he's cupping his mouth, but he's only using one hand. And he's kind of pointing off into this corner down here. And he makes some sort of weird noise. Go ahead, Crimson. And you guys fucking look behind you like is there some sort of crazy animal behind you? But not long enough before you turn back around and you see him shaking the water off of him just at the very end. He's less majestic like a dog and more prissy like a cat. So anyway, he gets out of the water and I don't know what he's doing after that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go towel up, grab my clothes, and get dressed.
Okay. You're gonna get dressed in here, or are you gonna go to the other room?
I'm gonna go to the other room.
They're finished with our laundry right by now, are they?
Yeah. Probably you guys have been in there for like probably half an hour or so.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys get out, except Ruin seems to be hanging in there. That's not the way out. That's downstairs at the back. You open that door.
Wait, as I walk past Ruin, wait, I just say, as I walk past Ruin, it's not like for me to kind of shed and regrow my claw, so one of my sharp balls just happens to fall off right near where Ruin is. I just walk off because I'm growing enough one anyway.
Okay. All right.
I'll pick it up.
Okay.
It's a
Is this the guy
sympathetic-
you're controlling, Mike?
No, this is no. Who that
Okay,
created
well,
this? This is
No, it's Baron. I just didn't know because his character was moving to the places you were talking about going. So I didn't know what the situation was.
sometimes there are spies, so
Yeah.
that's what he was
All
doing.
right. Okay, so you guys head on out. Ruin, you're left all by yourself.
Yeah. I'll go to a different tub, a clean one.
Without water in it?
What?
Like, without water in it?
I
only
guess,
f-
yeah.
Yeah, there's only
there's
4
no water.
tubs of water.
There's no water. And then using Crimson's claw, I guess.
Yep.
I'm gonna cut myself, and then just let blood flow to the tub.
Okay,
And then-
where are you
in
cutting
the-
yourself?
I'm like not like across the river, not or across the river, not the stream.
Okay, on the inside or on the back?
Inside.
Top of the elbow, or are you going for it?
I'm going for it.
Okay. So yeah, I mean a decent amount of water or blood starts flowing out. Actually, roll. Roll a survive. Or no, roll. Yeah, roll. Give me a Constitution check. All right. So the blood's really coming out. It's not squirt, but it's just coming out pretty decently. You can clap your hand over it though, and stop it pretty quickly. It's not a real deep cut. It's not. We're not coming back from this one cut. So you can stop it with your hand, and it eventually stops. You could probably use a towel or something, whatever you got. And yeah, that's it. Like a stud.
I'll wrap the cut with the towel, the only towel that I have, and walk around naked again.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So
And then I leave.
catch shit in a box that they walk around in, stand in it. So get that cut checked.
I shit in a toilet. Thank you.
All right, so let's see what we got here.
Ooh, connection interrupted. Hello?
Yep, you're just like that.
It just sounded like you weren't talking to us people because of the word you just said.
Okay, so you guys could go down into the next room. All right.
Just in case I drop out, don't panic.
What are you, the hitchhiker's guide to the galaxy now?
This is the guy.
Oh, that's the guy. I should stand on him.
Don't stand on the guy. So you guys' stuff is over here on this side.
Oh, right.
Let's see.
You guys see me? Still butt naked.
Yeah.
The towel covering my arm. And I just walk casually.
Yeah, like nothing's happening.
So my perception does, and then I kind of then
Yeah,
I thought I smelled blood for a moment, but then I just kind of pass it off. It's covered up by dust, old snoop, and I'm confused. I
Or-
just pass it off like I just smell blood.
could be coming from the fucking water skins full of blood that you guys saw Ruin filming up. But yeah, okay. Ruin seems to be walking it with puffed up, extending straight out like a soldier. And he just walked past everybody and into the fucking changing room. Changing rooms are off to the left.
Yeah.
Everybody else?
I'm gonna go to the changing room too.
Yeah. Well, we gather up our stuff and change rooms after, you said?
Oh, you mean? Oh, I thought you meant you were gonna go snooping for booze. Okay, so is everybody going back in the? You guys go back in the change room or what?
Yeah, well, I'll be going back in the changing room to put on a coat, right?
Yeah.
Different side.
Yeah. Which
You
side?
having a conversation with that dude?
Oh yeah. Ask him if he knows anything about that castle, Crimson.
You're the only one talking. We're on the changing room.
Eh,
Go ask him.
You can do it.
we believe in you.
You're the one who we keep it.
Oh.
So he says, "How was the bath there, son?" And you, Versailles.
Oh yeah. Bath
Yeah,
was
you're the
awesome.
one who's not just changing room.
Yeah, you're the guy still out there, and your towel just standing beside me.
Yeah, we all went to a changing room while you're just standing in front of this dude in your towel.
No, my connection to Roll20 has been interrupted, so I'm not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
why.
okay.
Okay, so I'm sitting like, why are you standing awkwardly in front of this dude?
That's what I was talking about. I was saying like my connection is broken.
Oh. Okay. Well, anyway, so you're standing beside the guy.
Yeah. So I'll just say I assume I go and get changed and come back to speak to this guy. So I'll just say the bath was really lovely. You know, it's we really needed that. We've been on the road for a long time.
Yeah, you caravan guards, you guys come through here a lot. Not many of you guys have seen water, I guess, in large of the time, but that's all right. We're here. Let's just be in business, you know.
Oh yeah, indeed. Well, we've done a lot of escort work, our little group, and we're pretty capable of it. We're looking for new jobs along the way, and we thought we'd explore a little bit. We heard tale of a castle near Bremwood Woods. Bremwood.
Oh yeah, right, yeah. Brem Castle, I guess, is what we call it. Oh, it's an old white. I actually kind of looked you up. You guys adventurous?
No, a little bit when there's time.
Yeah, you know. See, I got this thing I need help with. And if you and your friends were, willing to have a little give and take, I could maybe tell you where this castle is.
Sounds like a good proposition. What do you have in mind?
Well, I've got friends, see, uh, and he just found out that his wife is with child.
Oh, my congratulations to him.
Yeah, it's it's great news. It's a great woman, and it's good for them. Bricio Vern is his name. But since he's had the kid, he hasn't been around much, and people have been saying he's been acting weird. Spending a lot of time doing, making stuff. I guess it's really weird, acting strange. But if you guys could go and see what exactly.
Yeah, what's been happening with him?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I haven't seen him in a while. I live in the south part of town. The last house at the end of the road there. Wanted to go take a look. I mean, go and see what's going on down there.
Well, sure, that doesn't sound like too much trouble. I'm sure we could do that.
That'd be great.
I make a little sound inside, and I start rubbing my.
No. You guys are
Okay.
getting changed.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, fine.
Yeah. So,
I was about to start rubbing my, my
Yeah.
fingers and my thumbs together in international sign of money. So that's how I do.
Yeah. So like, basically, what I'll tell you guys. So are you expecting any trouble down there? Because I mean, going to take a look is all fine, especially since you're willing to put us on the track to this castle. But if it's something dangerous, then we need to talk about another part of this arrangement.
Well, I mean, I don't. Ricio's not dangerous. I know him quite well. He's a good guy. He brings the firewood all the time. He actually does quite a good business at it. He's got a nice house there at the end of town, but I don't know. People just say he stopped bringing wood, and that kind of worries me, especially with his wife, them having a child. So I just don't know. I don't know. I mean, like I said, Rishi was not a violent person, and his wife, I mean, she wouldn't hurt a fly.
Yeah. Well, okay. Let me just check with my companions, and let me just finish gathering my stuff, and once we're up to it, we'll check that out for you. Just give me a sec.
Okay.
Alright, so I would go find these other guys. Oh, it's cut out again. Yeah, and basically relate that to them and say like, well, guys, just talked to the owner, and he was really nice, and he has this little issue. This guy that helps him out and brings in firewood and stuff hasn't been showing up lately, and he wants us to go check on it. You guys have the time to spare? Do we want to look into this?
Is it okay?
Oh, I didn't ask him as yet. I just told him I'd come check with you guys first.
Crimson G blinks at Sky for what seems like 5 minutes.
He did offer us information on this castle. So I figured any further negotiation, maybe one of you guys might have a better idea of what the exchange rate on something like that would be.
But I don't.
It depends on how big the catch is. Is he expecting the man in question to be dead, or who killed him?
Yeah, as far as I could tell, he wasn't expecting any sort of danger. Because I did ask him about that. But,
Well, if he wasn't expecting any sort of danger, why would he ask us to do it?
uncertain. But it is worth considering. What do you think about it?
Oh,
Rather could actually step out.
what type of information does this man have on the castle? Meantime, he might be dreamed about this strange world. Sorry, sir.
So, Braddock, you walk into the changing room and see the guy behind the desk there. The desk is
Is this
really large. It's not really
going to ask exactly that? Radix just like, so if you weren't expecting any danger, why have us do this instead of you?
Well, I gotta work.
And you can't spare the walk to go see if your friend is still alive.
Oh, he's still alive. People have seen him. You know, he's always been back working on fucking scarecrows, they say. It's really strange. But not like normal scarecrows. You know what I mean? Like they've got weird metal claws and that sort of thing. Well, I don't know. It's just why I wanted to be checked out.
So he's getting full crazy. All right.
I
What kind of
hope
pair we
not.
talking?
He's a good woodman. Anyway, just see what you can find out, would you? Please, I'll tell you information about, how to get to the castle and stuff.
Well, I gotta know if this information's good first.
Well, I mean, I don't really know how you're going to prove that.
Well, give me a sample. What do you know?
I know where rumored to be.
Okay. How specific are we getting? Because I already know that it's in the Brainwood, and I'm looking for a smartass.
There's definitely landmarkers that have to pass. I assure you, friend, with this information, you will find the castle.
As long as we have an understanding that if this information ain't good, I will go full crazy.
His eyes widen, and he kind of turns a little bit pale. He says, "Oh, don't worry. The information's good."
All right, now we'll go check on your friend. You take care.
Thank you. Thank you. Good luck.
Well, you gentlemen done getting dressed or what?
I thought we were playing a game of hopping robots. But since we are not,
Yeah, I'm gonna go now.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm good to go. I'm refreshed. I'm 10 pounds lighter. I'm good to go.
You were 10 pounds lighter. That was no sorry. You were not supposed to relieve yourself in the pub.
He's got a noticeable lip. You guys see he's missing a foot. Anyway. So yeah, you guys are all freshly laundered, and you can be shaved, I guess, if you wanted to have been.
I'm certainly not shaving.
No. Just your cheeks. Shaving costs an extra copper. So yeah, you guys are all freshly pampered, smelling not like a fucking horse's asshole, and you're good to go.
All right.
Yeah.
So
Right, so
this man's name is Mauricio Vance.
oh, is it Mauricio?
Do we know how to find him, sir?
Well, I assume he would have like given us like the directions and that sort of thing, right?
He said it's in the south part of town.
He mentioned like a road, like what was it? The last road on the last house on the left, something like that.
Yeah, the large house at the end of this road.
Of this house. Alright.
Are we
Yeah.
on the town map? Oh no, I'm
I
still
guess
deciding
we
to
should
go.
get moving.
Mauricio Vern.
See anything interesting on our way down there?
Not anything to speak of. Right here, you pass the inn called the Steading. Not really much going on. At the end of this street is the church. Down here, it's just like I said, kind of bustling. At the end of this street is the other road out of town down to here. So it's pretty busy where you guys are walking along that road. So I mean, you guys see carriages and wagons with merchandise on it and that sort of thing, but nothing else.
Yes, gentlemen. Through the sight of it.
Come on, 20.
Okay.
Smithers, why is that man making all of those scarecrows? No, sir.
You do a great Smithers.
Thank you.
Roll 20 is really slow today for me.
All right, where we coming in at? Cool.
Is there a way to like change the dimensions of this map?
Like make it bigger or smaller?
Like not just zooming in or whatever, but like get rid of the rest of the white areas as a player. I mean,
I don't.
Nah, we can't do it.
As a player, nah.
We just have to scroll up. This is where I
So-
always like to cheat and throw another map on there and just cover it up with Fog of War.
I could have done that too.
Save me on pages.
So you guys are outside this house. You can see, I guess, inside or whatever through the windows. Actually, this guy is not there. You see the wife walking around. I don't know if you guys can actually see her or not, but
Yeah, we haven't walked in the house yet.
no, I don't. But I don't know if you can see through the windows. See her
We
or
cannot.
not.
A little bit, but depending on where she is, we
she-
may not see her now.
Yeah, she's over cooking with the stove. You see that she's got a small belly. Looks pregnant, but not giant. Like she's not just about to have a baby or anything. But she's showing. You see her. Whoever can see her. Can anybody see her right now? Braddock?
Let me look through the window.
If I move over, I can see.
Well, whoever
Yeah.
can see,
Like I can see whatever window I move in front of.
creeping around outside looking in the windows.
Okay,
Yeah.
now I can see inside the house. Like
You
a
see her.
complete fucking
You guys see
pervert.
her stop and put the. She's got a wooden spoon and she's stirring a pot. And she stops and puts her hands on her stomach, um, almost like and like tilting her head. And then she looks over and sees you guys looking at the window at her. And
I wave.
she kind of walks
Try to
over,
smile.
uh, opens the door, and she says, "Can I help you guys?"
Hello.
She's got her
Um,
hand on her belly.
hello. Are you Miss Burns?
Yes, that's me.
Hi.
She puts out her hand. She says, "My name is Cece."
Stacey Burns. Very good. That's a beautiful name.
Thank you. And what's your name? Boy, you are an amazing-looking creature, aren't you?
I smile a little bit. I check to see if everyone's paying attention. Is everyone paying attention?
Not interested.
Okay. And it says, my name is Crimson Glow,
Oh,
Sun
Crimson
Chaser,
Claw.
Shane Softball.
Oh, uh, wow. Okay.
Is Sir Braddock Malone. That
Afternoon.
is Cy Martin. And over there is my good friend Ruru.
Ruru, that's a nice name. She says, "What can I help you guys with?"
We were your husband's friend, the bathhouse owner. Do you remember him?
I think I'm not quite sure. You guys remember what his name is?
I
Oh,
don't
you
think we
guys.
asked him.
No,
We
you
didn't
didn't.
ask his name. He is a very hairy man, well, a dwarf.
Oh, is he? Is he on one of my husband's stops?
Yes, yes. He says that your husband gives him excellent wood.
Oh, wow, that's nice to hear. I'm surprised he would say that. Fuck, what was the husband's name?
Um, Ricio.
Ricio said that a lot of his stops canceled, and so he stopped doing it because it wasn't worth the money. He's trying to make these scarecrows to sell. He seems to be passionate about it anyway.
Wait, is this a place that sells a lot of corn? Do you have a lot of farming here?
Well, no, in the city, no, not really. We do mostly trade and mercantile to the people who pass by. But some people have side jobs or jobs that are salt, like my husband was doing the wood.
I see. You say your husband is very passionate about his scarecrows. Have you noticed any changes in him?
Well, no, he's. I mean, since he found out that we were having a baby, she smiles and rubs a hand over her belly. Can I have perception checks, please?
You got it. I'm also going to walk up to Braddock and I'm going to ask him if he can feel anything untoward in this area, like off, um, off kilter holy wise.
And just what kind of question is that, Furbo?
Well, I know you're a holy man. I'm just saying. Do you know of his like darkness, dark friends, dark spirits? Is it right? The man is building scarecrows for a place that needs no scarecrows.
Do I look like some kind of heebie-jeebie, cheap-looking mother? No, go ahead and do one.
Well, yeah.
Just give me a second. I'm reading that.
It's only within 60 feet.
Oh,
So if she's like blatantly evil, then I might be able to tell. But if she's actually a nice little lady, then no.
Yeah.
Although
Great amount
ruin.
of evil from her womb.
You smell.
Oh, good.
You smell within 60 feet.
No.
It's coming from two places. Actually, let me just. How far is that? 85? Oh, nobody can see.
60
Never
feet.
mind.
Which is still
Okay,
quite a
all right,
ways.
that's fine. You get it coming from her, and you get it coming from off to your right.
So something's not quite right.
Something's not quite right. Jesus Christ.
They were having a romantic evening, and she
So, Casey, how long have you been married to your husband?
Oh, we got married about 2 years ago.
I see. Oh, have you decided on a name for the child?
Well, don't tell Bricio, but I was thinking of calling, if it's a boy, then I think it'll be a boy. I think I'll call him Agenor. Inor. I-N-O-R.
Okay.
So Braddock is gonna pat Crimson on the shoulder, like take over for a second.
Yeah, I kind of was thinking that. Somebody's
What?
thinking, Aguilar. Oh, that's a powerful name for the boy. Does it have a special meaning for your people?
No, I just, no, you're right. I think it is a powerful name.
And what if you do have a beautiful girl to follow in the tradition of her beautiful mother?
Oh, I don't think it'll be a girl.
Perhaps not. Will he be like his father, a woodsman, a man who creates scarecrows, a craftsman, or perhaps even something respectable like a soldier for the crown?
Oh, he's going to conquer cities. You see, her face kind of loses that smiley, pleasant look, and it just goes blank. And she kind of puts her arms around her belly, both of them, protectively and proudly, and she says, "He's gonna rule the world."
I see. Whoa.
Yes, it's a
It is
donkey.
good to have ambition. I mean, in fact, some might say if one does not have ambition, then one cannot do anything of value. It would seem that your boy, this Aguilar, will be the stuff of legends.
Yes, yes, he will. And you see her eyes get wide, and for lack of a better term, crazy. And she's just like, if you can imagine, like a super proud mother beaming with love. Only in this case, it's beaming with crazy.
Right.
So she's like giving it off in waves, but protectively, like holding. And give me a perception check.
Oh, I don't think I need to, but sure.
Ben, yeah. Braddock and
Sigh.
Sai don't
I mean, at
move
this
yet.
point, I know, like for me, even if I do fucking fail this, that that was the main reason I was asking Braddock to see if he feels anything icky. Cool. My perception goes with what Crimson was thinking in his stomach.
Who else is there with you? Ruin? Me,
Yeah.
Can I do
Everyone-
insight?
a what?
Insight?
Yep. Hey.
Oh, apparently you can't do insight.
Uh,
Wait. Is that 5 now?
No, just one this game. It would have been 6.
Oh shit, that would have been a 6.
Jesus.
give me a perception check as well, Ruin. I guess.
There
Okay.
we go.
You guys notice that she's definitely looks like she's listening to something as she holds her belly with 2 hands.
Do I have anything for this? I think I got shit for this.
Okay, hold on a second. You guys can figure it out. What are you two gentlemen sneaking around the back going to do? You see, it's got to be Bricio, I mean, and
It's greasy, yo.
he's looks like he's working on one of the scarecrows.
Hey, just for the sake of just being able to see what's going on, do you mind if I move my token over there?
No, yeah, you're not there. You're back there talking to her.
All right. All right, carry on.
So those are the scarecrows, or are they something else?
Those are the scarecrows, yeah. If you
I
want to-
did a second divine sense when I round the corner.
Okay. Strangely, it's not so much Bricio that this same smell that was coming off of the woman, but from the scarecrows.
Okay. That's different. Bricio himself doesn't seem to be crooked in the same regard.
No, there's no. He's not an evil person.
Okay. Well, Braddock still has to draw his sword,
Okay.
and he's definitely gonna go after one of them.
Okay. Well, let's roll for initiative. As soon as you draw your sword and start moving towards it, his head moves towards you, and
Hey guys.
hey,
Oh,
Hello?
Hey, good timing.
let me see.
Yeah, we're about to ruin a family.
Okay. So yeah, I'm not sure where you guys are, but Chadwick just bursts into the room.
Okay, bring yourself on. Well, actually, bring yourself down here. Give me 1 second there, guys. I have to find out what exactly.
All right, cool, no problem. All right, so Chadwick, here's the story so far. We just left the bathhouse. The bathhouse owner asked us to check on his friend because he quit selling firewood, and suddenly he started just making a bunch of scary ass, weird ass scarecrows. So we came over here, introduced ourselves to the wife, and it looks like she is pregnant with Damien.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, she is tripping balls. We're trying to keep her attention. Meanwhile, Braddock and I believe Sai are in the back speaking to the husband. I think Braddock is rolling his negotiation skills.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Wow, that's some pretty shitty fucking initiative. So,
Oh, hey guys, what's going on?
Oh, Chadwick.
go ahead.
Chadwick. Come, Chadwick. Listen. This is Miss
Are you
Cece.
stalking us?
This is
No,
Miss
no,
Cece.
sorry about that, guys. I got a hot tiny marker. I'll tell you about it later.
Right. This is Miss Cece. She is with Chad, and we are tasked with helping her out. And listen very carefully. Be very careful. She's a woman. She seems to be somewhat possessed. I'm not sure if she is with a demon seed or not, but they need to be careful. Keep smiling. And we were just
Jesus.
talking about. Have you had a chance to have a baby shower, Miss? Miss Cece?
Oh, sorry, what?
Have you had an opportunity to have a baby shower?
I don't understand.
Oh, of course. I suppose it's not a traditional street down here, but Rowan, you can tell about the baby showers, yes? It's beautiful, yes?
Yeah,
You remember?
it's like, you when to give birth to the baby, you shower us with blood.
No!
Oh,
It's cute.
blood from what?
People, animals, anything, as long as they bleed.
You see her eyes kind of. She gets that 1,000-yard stare, sort of, and smiles. This terrible, terrible, horrific smile, and thinking about bathing the baby in blood. At the same time, she's rubbing her hands over her belly faster and faster, and you can see her head tilt to the side like she's listening.
Weird question. Is she breathing normally? Or is she breathing at all?
Give me a perception check.
I don't even know what made me think of that.
Yeah, looks to be breathing. Kind of a little fast, but not hyperventilated or anything, but like adrenaline rushed. Okay, and now let's go back to Sai.
All right. Well, if Maloon is engaging, I'm definitely going to take a shot at the other one.
Okay.
I don't know why, but I'll take a hit. Yeah. And I will move to cover at the edge of the building right here.
That's a nice
Okay.
hit.
Now, what happens when a creature is damage resistant?
Half damage.
Okay. Hypothetically speaking.
There is a such thing as immunity too, but half damage is the norm. Especially since I believe this place doesn't have magical weapons.
Yeah, okay.
Or men.
So
Yeah, resistance is half.
you catch him really good, and it hits and kind of looks like it sticks into a creature stuffed with egg.
Yeah.
What it looks like. So you take cover back there. Braddock, it's your turn.
Alrighty. I think I will. I guess I don't have to go too radical for now. I'll just take a swipe. There it is. And a smite. Let's get rid of it.
Oh, some radiant.
He is not. I'm sorry. Never mind. I'm not telling you before. I think I'm about to say he's not resistant to radiant. Like I know that. This could be an angel. That's it, right? Only angels are resistant to radiant damage, right? Just by the book.
So
Pretty sure.
Let's see here. 20 is a hit.
I'm hoping it doubles, but that might just be wishful thinking.
We're about to find out.
Okay. This guy over here. The guy right in front of you, I should say.
Yep.
Trigger?
So, you take a slash with your longsword. It doesn't hit as well as you would like. Something to do with what it's made out of. But the flashing smite seems to hit for full damage, and you can see it burn a little bit where it was hit, but it quickly goes out. So. This guy's going to move over here. And he's going to attack you.
Can we hear this going on?
You can at the end of this round, or the end of this cycle, turn, whatever the fuck it is. Trying to think, see if he's... Okay. Okay. And you're going to have to give me saving throw. Wisdom saving throw. Okay. So you feel it hits you the first time, and you feel the claws get into your skin, and you feel the revulsion of it. But you stamp it down just with sheer willpower. And the other one also turns and strikes at you twice with its claws.
That's ugly.
Nice. Very nice.
So
Okay.
close.
Okay, so Ricio turns and sees fucking you guys fighting, and then turns and runs over here. So he's got 30.
Ooh. Pretty much, I'm expecting him to do specific things, but I'm still gonna go after the scarecrow.
Okay, you guys at the same time hear Braddock cry out, and that's about it, really. There's not a lot of noise because there's not a lot of clanging of armor or anything like that. But she turns her head around quickly for a second, looks down at her belly, and then looks at you guys and just stares daggers at you, and then turns and runs into the house, closing the door behind you. You hear it lock.
Hey,
Okay, boys, the question. Do we go after her, or do we go to the back we heard Braddock scream?
Probably where the female scream is.
Braddock does not sound like a guy when he screams.
Okay, you guys roll initiative.
Alright.
Can you go back down? Okay, 30.
oh, good initiatives.
Is that everybody?
Yep.
Crimson, go ahead.
Alright. So, we decided since the door is locked, we're just going to go back to where our friends are, right? Everyone?
Oh yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Okay. So let's see. That's 40. Alright, so I am going to So I want to do this and run 80 feet. Hopefully, it'll let me be in a position where I can shoot something. All right, is this one of the scarecrows, or is this what's Patricia?
Yep.
All right. In that case, I'll just go ahead and call it I'll call it a sprint, and I'll just go the rest of the way so I can see something. All right, cool. I'm gonna stop. So that gives me another 80 feet. Cool. So I'm gonna stop right there.
Okay.
And while I'm at it, I'm gonna use my bonus action to knee this dude in the back of the head. Hopefully.
Okay.
Oh, is my unarmed attack on? Oh no, it's not. It's right there. Cool.
With advantage. Don't forget.
Right. I'll roll it again.
Well, there you go.
All right.
Okay. So you jump up and knee him in the back of the head, just as you took like the longest running start known to man, and you hit him. You feel the head squish in with the blow, and it bangs forward, and you hit the ground. And I mean, if this was a man, that would have killed him. But the scarecrow just kind of turns his head halfway around and looks at you out of the corner of his eye.
I said,
Chad,
cool.
it's your turn.
All right. Let's see. Catman ran to the right.
Yep.
All right. Well. Hey, wait out.
Yeah.
So, like whole 25 feet. Wow.
Robes are dragging him down. A lot of wind resistance.
Okay.
Or can you? Everybody can dash, right?
Yeah, I guess I can dash another 25 here.
Wait, is your dash 10 more than my running speed? Than my just regular running speed? Oh, that's poor halflings.
No.
He's a no.
That's what I said. Poor gnomes.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah, and that's my turn.
Everyone, you're out.
Okay. Since I already moved my first 30, I'll dash up another.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay.
Whenever I start making those super dash unarmed attacks, I need to start just playing the Ultimate Warriors music.
Science, your turn.
I'm gonna shoot again. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna shoot.
Who are you shooting at?
The same scarecrow.
Okay.
So he needs to make a wisdom throw.
Okay. Versus frightening.
That's intelligence for you, right? Darren? I believe it's intelligence.
It's
Nope,
14.
strength for dexterity. Your
Okay.
choice.
Yeah, it's 14.
So you hit him with the arrow. What was the damage? 10?
+3.
13 damage, and the DC is 14 for the saving.
So you hit him and with the arrow, and he doesn't even flinch at the second thing. He appears it has no effect on him whatsoever.
So this thing can feel no fear, but it will feel the cold embrace of death, even if it has an immunity to fear.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
So Darren, don't forget to bonus action refill your crossbow.
Well,
Okay.
yeah, of course. I mean, that's pretty much what I use it for.
Because
Yeah,
if you do it on the same turn, you might still use it for something else.
Unbelievable.
Okay, that is a hit. Which guy did you take a slash
Seriously? Oh, this guy. Because I need advantage.
Okay.
Apparently.
at? Okay, so you hit that guy, and again,
Now you smite the fuck out of him.
20 damage.
okay, so you hit him with the sword, and again, it's kind of ineffectual. It doesn't really do a lot of damage, but that blue flash and the divine energy really burns away at the side of his body. He's just barely staying up.
Alright, that's my turn.
Okay. So, the guy above you is going to move, attack. No, wait. First, he's going to. I apologize. Two murders of crows fly down, and looks like they're going for blood. I have to roll initiative for them.
They aren't doing their job very well.
About to say, yeah.
Can anyone grab a hold of that guy?
Nice zeros. Pretty sure that's not rolling.
Oh. I would say not. Okay, that's all right. And then he moved in. Okay, and he's attacking. Now he's attacking Braddock. Slashes off the armor in the back. Oh, he gets advantage on that.
Yep, I was the whole point you moving back there. I thought that was the other one.
Anyway, he sucks. So, lots of slashes, lots of
You got those
misses.
first 4 hits, remember?
Yeah, that's true. And that's his turn, and now it's this guy's turn. And with his last breath, he is going to also attack Braddock.
Oh, shit.
Wow. Okay. Braddock is down.
So I don't have anybody's, or I can't see anybody's characters. Is that our like only healer that went down?
Yes, it was. Oh, okay.
Fun.
Now we're going to Crimson. It's your turn.
All right. First, I'm gonna try unarmed strike against this dude.
Okay.
Is that enough to take him down?
Is it? Yes. You just kind of side kick him in what's left of his torso after it was burned away by Braddock's holy fucking righteousness, and you just kind of chop him in half with what was left, and he is dead.
All right. So
You hear a scream come from inside the house.
I steel myself against my instincts to go and help the woman. One of the drawbacks to my feline agility is it means that before I can use it again, I have to spend an action and a turn where I don't take any footsteps. So instead of going up to attack it, I'm going to shoot it with my longbow. And that's a miss, I assume.
That is a miss, yes. So the arrow, you hear it thunk into the wooden structure behind you.
Yeah.
And a half moon on the door.
Ruin.
Ruin, it's your turn.
It's my turn?
Yep.
Okay. I'll dash up again. Hey, I'm finally here.
So
That's it.
okay. Chadley?
By the way, can I see in these windows or anything?
Can you see in those windows?
Well, I mean, I can, but I'm not sure if I'm supposed to.
Sorry. Yeah, you have 60 feet.
Yeah.
Info vision.
Yeah.
So yeah, you should be able to see in the windows. Can you see now?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. How tall are they?
Actually, they're probably say 4 feet off the ground. I would say 3.5, 4 feet off the ground.
So my head
How
will
tall?
just like barely.
How tall are gnomes? I guess they're not that tall at all, are they?
About 3 feet, I
No.
think.
About 3.5, 4 feet, yeah.
It's my guy's 3'5".
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, it's close. You could climb on top of this pile of wood and look in. You know, it'd be kind of dangerous, but you could do that.
I mean, like, are the windows open? Like, I could go in because I'm small enough? Or
No, they're not open. They're closed.
are they just like glass windows? Could I break them?
They're rudimentary glass. Glass is a rich person's thing. But you can try to break them, yeah.
It's all your gnomey strength.
Let's see. Well, I guess I could. Alright. Well then, sure.
Does he suffer a climbing penalty for going over a waist-high fence?
I'll try casting the fireballs here at the window, see if I can break it. Instead, it's just a crappy glass, right?
Yes. Before you do that, let me give you some perspective.
I can't see anything.
You can't see anything?
It's all black.
Okay. Can you bring your token onto here?
Yep. Oh, I see.
So this house is where you guys are at. So you guys are probably like down on the other end here. Or something like that. I don't know. Here's the back. So that's your situation. So
you're saying the side that I'm running by would be like towards the town side? In other words, people might see me?
Would.
I mean, there's a risk.
Let's try.
Okay. Hey.
Damn, son.
Okay, so my only 2 rolls, the last time I rolled a fireball was crit fail 2.
I've been crit fails, yeah.
Okay. Give us a card.
Okay.
Spell crit fails on the top.
Okay, magic explodes in a streak of bright light, blinding me until the end of my turn.
Okay, cool. It's just embarrassing for you.
Yes. Can I also get you to roll a 1d6 for me, please?
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Give me 1 second. It's going to be the guy's turn next. He's actually not going to move.
I'm blinded, but can I still run towards where I hear sound?
You can run. Where you go is going to be
Random?
a nice surprise. Where was I going and what was I going?
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll just stay here.
Isn't it Sai's turn?
It is not Sai's turn yet.
Okay.
I'm still wondering what to do with this guy.
He hasn't been aggressive yet.
Oh, sorry. Yes, it is Sai's turn right now. This guy just is hiding. He's just going to stand behind here. And actually, he's just going to move over here and try to keep the horse calm. Now, yes, Sai, it's your turn.
I will. Can I realistically shoot at the crows?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Going to do that.
Which one? The guys are here?
No, the one near us. I'm gonna do it.
Yeah. Nice.
Jesus.
Alright, pull a card. Kill those crows.
Sure thing. Let me just mark my die.
How many votes did you get? 4.
Yeah. I think I might as well just try them out. Critical hits. Just critical hits, right? Or is there like a critical hits range?
Yeah.
No, that's the.
No, I don't think there's a critical hit range. I think it's just critical hit.
Alright, so critical hits, draw.
Yeah, there's melee and range fails, but there's not.
Alright, it's not a chest blow. Induces internal bleeding, oozing or inflicting a magical crack, releasing arcane energies from the creature causing 1 damage per round. Bandage, okay. Oh, that's going to be difficult with a swarm of ravens. Okay. So, I'm just going to bring that back.
So it's 15 damage. And then, we'll just take it off of every raven. Like, I guess, ideally, he would be shooting through more than one in this case. That would explain why more than one was bleeding.
And he clipped a couple, I guess, on the way by, so...
Right.
Eventually go down.
They assume that X amount of hit points equals the whole swarm and kind of divide that up by however many there are. But I guess in this time, Sparrow just went through like a whole bunch of them, like Robin Hood, and he shot like 3 of them or 6 of them, whatever there are, through the wing.
Yes. Menacing attack also does not seem to affect these guys. And it's the Ravens up top's turn. We have a movement of 8 feet. They're going to go down here and attack Crimson.
Oh, that hits.
Okay, so they just swarm them, and you can hear them screeching and cawing, and they're bombarding them and winging down and going up, and you can hear him kind of give a low growl, and he's getting pretty cut up by this murder of crows. Braddock, give me a death saving throw. Is that a succeed? Is it 10? Is that the DC?
Yeah, it's a success.
Okay, so you get it.
You have to do it 2 more times.
Or just 1 crit success.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what it is? One crit success?
He rounds up, right?
Yeah.
Oh man, does anybody remember this? Has it been this long since somebody had to do a death throw that we don't remember?
I think you might be right.
Sam?
Oh, that could be true. Interesting.
Oh, only 9 successes and 9. Yeah, I guess 10 is a fail.
Death saving throw. And start the turn with 0 hit points.
Okay, just don't crit fail next time then.
Oh, no. If your roll is 10 or higher, you succeed. Otherwise,
Yeah,
you
it's a
fail.
success. Okay. Alright, that's a success. Cool.
Aaron, the other murder of crows is going after you. The one that you shot so many of their friends. Chairman class? Darren?
Oh, sorry?
Armor
What's your
class?
class?
16.
Okay, you take 5 points of damage as the crows envelop you, and the same thing happens to you as happened to Crimson. The crows are just screeching and they just swoop in and start slashing at you.
Okay.
And this guy is going to turn and attack Ruin.
But I just got here.
Yes. The cruel world.
Oh,
Okay.
these guys are flying everybody up.
I failed. I guess I'm afraid.
Yes. To the end of the Scarecrow's next turn. So I think, yeah. There you go. Crimson, it's your turn.
Okay. So I was going to try to shoot that crow, but I'm not going to get advantage on it, and this dude's in my way. So I'm going to take my long sword. I'm going to swing at the murderous crows.
Okay. There's a hit.
And then I'm also going to do a spin kick on them.
Okay. All right. So you slash with your long sword, and then do a spin kick on your follow through. Both doing good amounts of damage, knocking crows down to the ground, left and right. Still quite a few left though. Is that your turn?
All right. So I am going to. Okay, actually, let's read this real quick. I know what I think it means. I want to see what everybody else thinks it means. All right, so this says if you make an unarmed attack as part of the attack action on your turn and you're holding a Kensai weapon, you can use it to add to defend yourself as if it's a melee weapon. You gain +2 AC to your AC until the end of your next turn while this is in your hand. Now, what that says to me is if during my attack action, I only take my unarmed strike. So, like, I can't just use it if I use my longsword as I did.
Right.
It says that I don't get to use it. To me,
that's the way I see it.
all right, that's kind of what I thought. But just keep in mind there will be times where I'm just gonna unarmed strike some. That's what I was thinking about right then. Like if I just unarmed strike these guys, I could add that.
The extra +2, yeah.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do instead of that is I'm going to use a key point, and I'm not. Well, how many crows are left?
I mean, there's more than 10.
Wait, between both or just on this fucking group?
Just on that group.
Oh, okay. In that case, I'm gonna add to my defense. So if they try to strike me again, it'll be a disadvantage.
That's patient defense. That's patient defense?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yep.
All right, Ruin, you're up.
Alright, I will. Oh shit. Not good, but I'll take it. I'll hit this guy twice at disadvantage because I'm terrified.
Okay.
Great.
Ooh.
Great.
Second one hit.
Oh.
Yeah, that wasn't for 0 damage for it to change.
Hey, well, you know, every bit helps.
So, you're slashing with the blade end of your glaive, missing, but you catch him on the return swing with the butt end. You can feel the hay or straw, whatever he's built with, give as you hit. And again, nobody seems to be getting a real good hit on many of them. Is that your turn?
Yep.
Chadwick.
Alright, well, since I'm not blind anymore, I'm gonna run up here. And I can see those crows there, so the question is, can I shoot them without blasting?
Just don't roll a number 1.
Yeah. Depends what the card says.
Alright.
But don't roll a 1. We're all counting on you. No pressure.
So is this crow a swarm of crows, or murder of crows? Is it got a lot of life left, can you tell? Or
Yeah. They're like same with Crimson's flock. It's definitely more than 10.
So it's now a manslaughter of crows.
Yes, it's close. It's 3rd degree murder of crows right now. But yes, soon to be pled down to manslaughter.
Alright, well I'm going to use this to give me advantage on this next attack.
Oh
So,
shit!
Okay.
it's actually this.
God damn, son.
All right. So what just happened? What's
He
he do?
just-
So you must finish it. Okay. Give me the. Oh, all right. That's fine. Yes. If these
So let's
guys.
do 17 fire damage. Burn them out of the sky.
And now we have fried chicken.
Okay. So. You step up, do a little bit of looking hand movement. What's 1d20 for? Oh, for your
I'm a wild mage, so every time I cast a spell and it has to. And also, since I use types of chaos, anytime from now, you can make me just spell search. In fact, you can do that right now if you felt like it.
Okay.
Wow.
Just-
Wait, so wild mages always have to use the table? I thought they had to use the table at the DM's discretion.
So no, any time I cast this level 1 spell or above, I have to roll. And then since I use Tides of Chaos, that gives the GM to any time he wants.
Within the next what?
Oh, anytime I cast another level 1 spell.
Okay. Now,
Or, yeah.
in order to roll on the wild magic, isn't like it's 1 out of a 1d20 to see if it goes off?
That's right. So that's why I
Okay.
rolled a 1d20.
Okay. So 7 means that there's no effect.
No, well, yeah, that's right.
However, you have this fucking tide of chaos, so at any time from here on out, I can cause an effect if I so choose.
You
Is that the idea?
That's right. In fact, you
Okay.
could do it immediately if you felt like it. I don't know if you feel like it.
Okay, so you burn that guy out of the sky.
The only thing
Greasio,
is, if you cause me to wild surge, then I get my advantage, my types of chaos back.
right? Okay. Greasio sees this, and you notice him turn and run right in here. Probably disappearing out of sight. Let's see, what's his movement? Yeah.
Do not pretend it's the first time you have seen such madness. There's madness and darkness in your house, Greasio.
Is that your turn?
That is my
Chandra?
turn, yes.
Sai, you are up.
Oh,
Cannot attack forever.
So which one is down? Hello?
Say that again. Say that again.
So these are down?
Nobody's down except for guys with X's on them.
How about you said he burned the rest of those crows out there?
No, he did not burn them all.
Alright, so
How
are
about
they engaged with me?
He burned crows out of the air, but not all of them. Yes, they are engaged with you.
Alright, so I'm going to use my rapier. Which I think I adjusted properly. No, I did not.
Oh,
That's a miss.
great miss. Oh. Ouch.
Ooh.
These things.
Ooh. Take 5 points of damage.
Poked your foot.
Yeah. I've never seen that one before.
Alright, that's my turn.
Okay.
Don't feel bad. I'll get that.
Crimson again has the Ravens attack him.
At disadvantage.
At disadvantage. All right.
Because
Okay.
you took the dodge action.
Yep.
Alright, that matches. And players take ties, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So you happen to manage to get your hands up, and I don't know, are you wearing armor at all?
No.
Okay. So, actually, you're matrixing it. You're just kind of fucking totally in the zone, and you're seeing things before they're happening. You're just getting out of the way, like
Yeah,
some
I'm dancing in the middle of a crows.
bullshit YouTube fucking ninja master or some
Exactly.
shit. Braddock, can I have a saving throw from you, sir?
Fuck. That's a failure.
Yes.
Well, at least it's not a crit fail.
Darren, the swarm is after you. It's a terrible miss.
All
I don't
right.
even know how to fucking range. It's not range. It's natural, I guess.
Yeah, that's just be melee. A melee fail. I mean, they're trying to hit them with their beaks. Unless you're shooting
Yeah.
their beaks at them.
Could you?
By the way, don't tell me they're shooting the beaks at me or else I got something else for you.
Okay, so yeah, couple of them chipped a beak, and they are attacking at disadvantage until the end of next turn. Scarecrow.
All right, so the fear on Ruin ends after this, right?
Yes.
I'm assuming he doesn't get hit again.
So he gets attacked at advantage. Is that right?
That is true.
Not sure.
All right, first
Because you're feared.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yes, the first one
Only the
misses.
7 hit.
All right, come on.
Okay.
We did that 11. We got 11. Don't be afraid again.
Oops.
Ooh.
Well, you're afraid again. All right.
Okay. Crimson, your turn.
Oh, so no advantage.
Oh, so he doesn't get advantage. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Either way.
So he still got hit
18
with
still.
it.
I saw that.
I mean, you still got hit because he got 2 swings. He gets 2 swings anyway. And you still failed your wisdom throw because you wanted to. All right. I really want to help Ruin, but these crows are too strong.
Okay, that is definitely taking a lot of them out. So is that. Is that all you got?
Should I again? Because these things are pretty fucking accurate. How many are left?
Less than 10.
Okay. So does that mean they'd be hitting their half beak attack instead of a full beak attack?
Yes.
Okay. I will. Oh wait, we haven't rested yet, and we definitely need to hit the end. So I am going to use patient defense again. All right, I'm using patient defense again. And I'll stand right here.
Okay. Ruin, it's your turn.
Alright, this is gonna be a first. I will cast Darkness on me. So let me just make that a thing.
Okay.
Crimson looks forward and he remembers when they were in the alleyway and a creature cast darkness onto his spear. And the dark cloud enveloped him. He couldn't see anything as the creature ran away. And now he sees the same dark cloud go over Ruin. He didn't see the scarecrow wave his hands or anything. And he's questioning whether or not his friend just cast a spell of darkness. What? Ruin? Was that you?
That's
And then-
bullshit.
Since I'm gonna die anyway, bonus action, I'll swipe with the butt end of my weapon. 1 sec. Disadvantage. Yep.
Yes, that is you.
What did you get?
I missed.
Okay.
Assuming 10 misses. I don't know their AC.
10 doesn't miss, yes.
Oh, you hit something.
10 hits? Oh, cool.
No, 10 misses.
Oh,
Oh.
10 hits. That's what I thought.
That's not what I said?
No, you said 10 doesn't miss.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. No, 10 misses.
I know that 12 hits, so they gotta have either 12 or 11 AC then.
And that's it.
Okay. Oh, wait. That's
Oh, I want to say that the dark cloud is kind of coming out of the cut that I made earlier.
All right.
That's a little better. Everybody can see that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And then you rolled a 10. That is a miss. And that's your turn?
That's me.
Okay. Chadwick, your turn.
Alright, I go. We're running up here. Hey, I can see stuff. Let's see. So, does this murder look almost dead here? Or...
Mine has less than 10. I don't know what Darren's has.
Yeah, that one's pretty low too. Less than 10 as well. There's you can definitely it's less of a horde and more of individual bombardments.
Less of a horde, more of a dark spear.
Yeah.
You got this.
Alright.
Oh shit. Sai, can you Ruin, can you roll me a die 6, please? What'd you get?
2.
Okay.
So, which swarm has more? Would you say?
What has what?
What swarm has more?
They're pretty even. It's really hard to tell. Give me a perception check. It's too even to tell, but neither one of them have very many.
Alright, well, I'm not really wanting to take any chances. I'm going to do a quickened chromatic orb here on the swarm right next to me.
Okay. Quicken needs you cast twice.
I can cast. Well, it makes it a bonus action, so.
Oh, okay.
Quicken by now, Mike.
I should be, shouldn't I?
The guy who's laying down eating dirt right now could teach you a thing about it.
So 15. That's okay. So the last of the crows are catch on fire with a horrendous screeching, cawing sound, and they hit the ground. It smells not too bad.
Eyes are wild. Haha, right.
Okay.
So fireballs at the far one.
Before you do that, okay, well, you can do it now, I guess. Can you roll me 1 die 6?
Yep. I bet you that's not good.
Wow.
No, it's not. It's not that.
Yeah, we don't know what's good, high or low.
That's true.
For all we know, Mike could just be fucking with you and just telling you to roll numbers just so that your fingers tight.
Is that your turn?
So
But he also threw a
17
firebolt at
for 7.
Macros.
Oh, sorry. A firebolt, and that's a 17, and that's a 7. You get a bunch of them, and there's still a couple, but I mean you can count them. There's only 3 of them left in that one. You got the rest of their friends. I want you to roll me a die 100, please.
Oh, good.
Did you get an 83?
Oh, or am I surging?
I don't know what that means.
Is he going on a magic table?
Yes. Each creature within 30 feet of you takes 1d10 necromantic damage. You regain hit points equal to the sum of the necrotic damage dealt.
Oh shit!
Wow.
Wow.
Can you take that, Darren?
That's actually really good.
No,
Yeah.
it's not. I mean,
Just a
in this
D9.
case, it isn't
In this particular case, it's bad.
Is it
because he
from
never got
both
hurt,
attacks?
and I don't know what Darren has right now.
No, Darren's fine, I think.
Well, how much damage is it? Is it from one or the other?
D10.
It's die 10 necro.
Oh,
Give me a die 10, Chad.
7. Oof.
7.
Oh.
So, with that surge of power, and all you guys see is just fireball after fireball come out of Chadwick, and he's shooting down crows, and then all of a sudden Darren just his muscles tense, and this purple energy kind of washes over him, and you can see him grimace in pain. And is that your turn, Chadwick?
That's my turn.
Okay, Sai, it's your turn.
Okay. If you follow me, I'm gonna shoot you. I'll move up here, and I'll take a shot at the crows.
Okay. There's a hit. And you happen to take all of them out in one shot somehow.
I'll
with a
find
clean
one.
shot. And they go down in a squawking fury. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a fucking roll. That's
All right.
a success.
2 successes.
Okay, Scarecrow. Not attacking at advantage, she's actually attacking it.
Disadvantage now if he's trying to attack me.
Okay. Alright.
I am down. And darkness is down too.
Alright. See if I can fix this. Alright, so I'm going to go over here. Alright. Need this to work. All right, try my longsword. Is that a hit?
That is a hit. Yep.
All right, cool. I'm gonna try unarmed.
That is also a hit.
Is he alive?
Let me see. What do we got here? 20?
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
he's
that's
still
good.
alive. You're taking a slash at him, and like I said before, you're not getting good hits on him, but he is taking damage.
What does he look like? Does he look any good?
He looks okay. He definitely. I mean, I don't really know how to explain it. He's still got all of his stuffing, and it's not coming out too bad.
No. I'm not gonna use another patient defense. I was gonna get a last attack on him, but I'm guessing that's not gonna be worth the key point. Fuck. No. Damn it. I better use that patient defense. Because if he hits me, he's gonna make me down too. No. I'm gonna believe in my ability to dodge. Alright, that's my turn.
Okay. Ruin, give me a death save. You have to do it.
Wait,
at
that's not
disadvantage.
Oh, if that's the case, I would have rolled a 10. Oops.
Yes. I don't think it's disadvantage, is it?
Should
No,
be.
I just forgot to take it off.
Okay.
Alright, so that's one success.
Yes. Chadwick, yeah, that's no problem.
If only somebody would throw a fireball with this thing made of straw.
I'm working on it.
Oh, too long.
Chadwick, yeah, it's your turn.
Okay. So let's see. Moving. And let's see. Yep, there sure is a scarecrow. Looks like I can see there. I'm going to toast it. And let's. Is this? Is it looking damaged at all, or?
Yep.
What the heck? Tell you what, I'm gonna use that Tides of Chaos again. 'Cause I want to make sure this hits. And I'm gonna cast Chromatic Orb at a 2nd level.
Hits.
So yeah,
Okay.
second for the 18
Okay, so
plus another 8. D8, sorry.
when you have disadvantage or vulnerabilities, is that double?
Yes, so that'll be
So 23 double, so 46 damage.
Yep, that'll be 46 damage.
So he goes up with just a huge. Oh shit. In a huge blaze of flames, more maybe than even it should if it was just a regular fucking scarecrow. Yes. Also, roll me 1d6. What's 1d8 for?
1d8 was because he used his Tides of Chaos and he to do limited damages.
Oh, okay. And
4. Sorry.
4. Okay. So You used your Tides of Chaos. That means I can give you a thing. So give me a die 100. What's that?
Oh,
Four?
immediately. Okay.
Just give me 1 second. I have to catch up. Uh, 55. Pardon me. All right, all your hair falls out.
Oh.
Well, at least you're not a dwarf.
Your beard falls out. Your hair falls out. Your pubic hair falls out. It's a disaster. You're like an egg. Combat ends.
All right, I'm gonna stabilize Ruin, and then I don't guess it matters what order. And I'm also gonna look shell shocked at Ruin and at Chad. What did you do? What have you done? What are you? Someone needs to answer me.
Oh, okay. So, you're the person lying on the ground?
No, the cat.
Oh, okay.
Ruan, what is it you have done? Chad, what is it that you have done? Ben, exactly what type of? Oh no, I tended to you. You're up. You're stabilized.
Oh,
So we have to roll the d4.
Say, and there's a couple hours from then, isn't it?
Yep, it's a d4.
Yeah.
1 hour.
1 hour.
what does that mean? He's
Out
Let me-
for 1 hour.
That means you're both out for an hour.
okay.
The guy, what was his name? Grucio?
Yeah.
Is he still in the stable?
You look in, and do you see him?
No.
Okay. So Chadwick is going to pour a potion of healing down the paladin's mouth here.
Down Alvin's mouth? Excuse me?
He said paladin. All right, I'm gonna walk over with Darren to where the stable was.
Yeah,
Okay.
we need to...
Chadwick,
And the
give
woman
me,
as well.
roll me a die 8.
Okay.
Or whatever the healing potion is for healing. I don't know what it is. Die 8
2
plus
die 4.
1. 2 die 4. Is it? Yeah, 2 die 4. Is it plus anything? Or just a straight 2 die 4? Plus 2, yeah.
Plus 2. Okay, 1 second.
Can't go in the window.
Wow, that's worse it could have been. Well, anyways,
Wait,
you're at least
A
conscious.
cat can't go in the window.
Oh, the window's closed. Okay.
Well,
You can look in the window, but
All right, so there's no way to enter through that barn, I assume.
sorry, that's all I can do for you.
Oh, so that actually wakes me up, doesn't it?
Yeah.
yeah. Did anybody wake up Ruin?
I tended to ruin.
Okay, sorry. So what do you got? 1 hit point now, Ruin?
I guess so.
He would be unconscious until I give him this. Okay,
Oh, right, because
fine.
he's out for an hour, right?
Good job.
You didn't check inside the barn or the thing. You look at, yeah, there is a door.
Okay. Yeah, I couldn't go through it. But I can't go any further than that.
The door is locked if you try it.
Okay. I don't believe I have thieves' tools. I do not have thieves' tools. So, pull out a paintbrush and I'll write my name on the door.
I will try to force the door on the front.
And they already ran over that way to the door, right? I guess I'll start heading over that direction.
Okay.
If I wanted to force the front door, how would that be strength or something else?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to kick this door too.
Yeah, it would have to be
Athletics?
athletics.
Now, does that have to be athletics for me? I should be able to just kick the door, right? Like with my unarmed strike.
Yeah, you would have to give me like a damage roll or something. Athletics, okay. That is a hit. Say that is 1d6. So give me a die 6 damage roll, psi, and 5 damage to there. Okay. Okay. 6. All right. So you guys are beating on the doors, trying to get them in. Braddock and Ruin are getting up off the ground. Yeah. Okay. So, as you guys are beating on the door, you hear a horrendous woman scream in pain and horror. Can anybody see what's going on?
Did we break through the door yet? Or?
Not yet.
So
nobody can see.
Nope.
Okay.
There?
So you guys both
We'll
give
do a
me,
jump kick on the door.
both give me another damage roll. All right.
Damage?
are they in the front of the house?
We're on each side of a house. All right, I critted the door.
All right, so you guys almost at the same time burst through these doors. Pow! And
Oh wait, do I get to pull a card since I critted the door?
no, doors don't count. At least not in this instance. So as you guys look in horror, you see woman on the floor, bleeding from her stomach. Husband on top of him, her standing above her with a knife that's bleeding, and it would appear that he stabbed her in the stomach, and looks like he's sort of still cutting, digging for something.
I'm gonna put my hand on his. I'm gonna run up and put my hand on it and just catch his hand.
Oh wow! Stop.
It is over.
Give me.
Is it a good idea to stop it?
Give me an attack roll, Mike.
All right.
Just as like an unarmed attack, say.
Really?
Okay. So you don't catch his arm, and in fact,
Fail.
there's no card for that either because it's more defensive. Take a point of damage for getting elbowed in the nose.
Sure.
Whack!
Ow.
And he's coming with a knife too. He's not fucking around. He starts screaming. He says, "No, it's evil! It's evil!" And then
It's
again,
like,
George
don't do
starts
it.
going after his wife.
It's like you have stopped her. I'll try to stop him again. I guess this time I'll make an athletics. I'm gonna try to grapple him.
Okay.
So I should have tried in the first place.
Windows are closed.
Oh, shit.
I'm assisting because
yeah.
I got my arms around his knees or something.
Alright,
You
I'll
have
roll it again.
advantage. Roll it again.
Oh,
shit.
gotta be. This is. Can we just
Wow.
pretend that we're not incompetent and fast forward?
Hold on to him.
He's wrestling with you guys. You can't get a good grip on him, and he
Alright.
starts. Oh god!
Sai finally takes care of this nonsense and grapples him.
Hold on a sec. Move back a little bit, Sai, please. Like back to the door where you were. You guys are trying to get a hold of him, and he keeps his wife's on the ground, and she's like pretty much spread eagle as he's been cutting at her. And as you guys try to grab him, he starts stomping at her, and in the same spot. Now you can go there.
Yeah. So yeah, I'd basically just like what do you call that? It's like a flying
You tackle
tackle.
hugger. Yeah, you tackle hugger.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you get him pretty easily. You've got both of his hands pinned. His arms are pinned down to his side, and the knife is still in. But he's struggling wildly.
It's over. The evil seed is gone.
He says, "No, you guys are evil. You channeled the one power." And he starts screaming and freaking out.
Is that what happened to you? Why were you building the crows?
He's gone. Not gone literally, but he's like off screaming and yelling and stuff like that. He's not,
I'm gonna walk up to Braddock and say, "So, Braddock, if this is reported to the White Coats, then this entire village burns, does it not?"
And us with it.
Speaking of which, what was it that Ruin and Chad have done? What are we associated with?
I don't believe I was conscious for that bit.
Ruin channeled dark clouds of magic out of a wound in his arm and covered himself in a cloud of darkness. And this one, hurling balls of fire all over the place. He even injured Sai.
Oh yeah, I don't think I've not noticed. Something's up here.
Now, I need answers, and I wish no more lies.
Okay. So,
Is this
guys,
farmer correct? Did you summon the one power? Or you in league with the dark one? Because I saw dark clouds come out of you and injure Sai while you were attacking crows.
As you guys are yelling back and forth, the guy breaks free from Sai's grasp and turns away from his wife and takes a slash at Chadwick. He says, "You're a monster!" Takes a slash. Unfortunately, he misses.
Oh, hold on there, buddy.
Let's see what we got here. Your weapon breaks under the constant force of battle. Wood splits or metal breaks, and
That makes sense. Also glad we got rid of that, but that would make sense. He just breaks his knife out of frustration.
So yeah, the knife does break. It took quite a beating on hitting the floor as he was stabbing at his wife.
Look, I have no idea what you guys are going on about, this dark one or whatever. It's nothing like that.
Then what is it like?
Look, it's just something that's always been there. I don't really know what it's about.
You do not know what it's
Monster.
about.
Takes a
You do
kick.
not know what it's about, yet you wield it unweirdly and injure
It's not
my
something that I
partner.
control. Okay. It just kind
Control?
of happens around me.
Control?
Shit.
Does this look like control to you? And I show him the injury on side.
Oh,
Does that look like control?
and look at I. It's not something that I control. It's just something random that happens around me.
You don't have control. Every time I have seen magic, it has been from one of these dark friends. And you're telling me you're just using it because you do not understand the weapons with which you wield. You are like a child playing with a sword, more dangerous to yourself and your so-called allies than you ever could be to your enemies, depending on who your enemies are. And Rowan, all is slinking in the shadows, only to find out that you control shadow. I have fought beside you. I have bled beside you.
Well, somebody hold him down.
I am calm.
As you can tell.
All right. Oh, that was actually Ruin laughing. And then I'll I guess kind of twirl my glaive around and then kind of stab it onto the floor, and then slide down and sit down.
Sure.
I don't think I need to say that Crimson's claw, that Crimson's fur is completely bushed out right now, do
Your
I?
tail is up.
You have blood kind of coming out of you in a couple of different spots there. Really.
Yeah. And then with the snap, I'll make my glaive vanish.
Okay.
Ruan, I have considered you an ally and a friend. And because of that, I will give you an opportunity to explain yourself.
Explain what?
Explain what you are doing. This darkness that spews from you.
You mean this, and then I'll cast it again.
Explain. What are you?
Do I roll a d6?
You cast darkness again?
Yeah.
Yes, roll a d6, please.
Okay. So now it's dark again.
Explain.
It's still me. Same ruin that bled with you, or you bled with. The same ruin that shot whatever. Same ruin that tried to hit something but didn't really do anything.
I remember the last battle we fought against these dark creatures. You chose not to fire a shot at all.
That's right, because actually, last time we fought these creatures.
Do not get pedantic with me, boy.
See, here's the thing. I don't remember the last time we fought anything like this. Now, the last time we fought something was, I think it was last night, 2 nights ago.
Mhm.
And we were doing a job. And you left our employer. How do you expect me to keep fighting without knowing that our employer is safe?
You know full well that I hid our employer in a covey,
No.
told her to stay with her. I ran with her. I stayed with her, and I left her safe.
How
While
would I know that?
Sai was fighting, while Braddock was fighting, you did nothing. Do not try to turn this around as concern for our employer when you stood by while my all brothers bled and got
How would I
hurt,
know?
and you
How would I
stood
know
by
that?
and did nothing. You try to turn this around and say it is because I left our employer. I did not see you go and take her side to protect her. So you shot at no monster, you shot at no enemy, you refused to protect her. Were you hoping we would fail?
Why would I want that? You guys have literally been the source of my income.
Speaking of income, you know what? Perhaps I am not the one to be asking these questions. Braddock,
Well, now, just what do you want me to say about it, Farewell?
so you're saying is correct? You're saying he's not a dark friend, that there's nothing to fear or misunderstand from his action or inaction?
What I can say with absolute certainty is that all of us, whether we be man or monster, we all have our place with the Lord. And we can find comfort that in the end, we are all treated the same, whether we persecuted or have been persecuted by others, as long as we embrace the Lord. Now, what I know with absolute certainty is that ruin has stood by my side against the last and 10 strong dark friends. If he was going to turn, I believe he already would have. I believe he's as resolute as any of us standing here today. I ain't got much more to say other than that.
Sai?
Ruan is resolute, but as we have seen, there is much more to Ruan than we know. As much of him as we know, we can trust, but there's much more to him that we do not know if we can trust.
I could say the same thing to the both of you. 3 of you.
You have not seen any evidence to the contrary with us as we have with
So
you.
just because I'm able to do these things, I am suddenly a dark friend. I am suddenly someone you should be suspecting and someone that should be sent to, what are they? The clan?
The White Cloaks.
Yeah, I know.
Turning you over to
I
the
just
White
call them, I
Cloaks
just call them
is
the
a,
clan because
turning you over to the White Cloaks is a death sentence for the soul. Traveling with you is a death sentence for the soul. Walking
What?
away from you and not killing you even is a death sentence for the soul. Essentially, we have been sentenced to death. All I want to know is, will you go down as my ally or my enemy?
that's up to you. I've always treated you as an ally.
What I would like to know is this other side of you, this power. Can you be certain that it will not act against your wishes?
I'm in full control.
But we're seeing what someone. How long have you been using this power? This is not an accusation, it is merely a query.
Say about a decade.
And you, Chadwick, how long have you been using yours?
It just came to me one day, okay?
About how long have you been using yours?
Oh, I don't know. When I noticed it started happening, I actually I moved away. I moved out into the woods, but because I didn't want to be around anybody to accidentally hurt them. But look,
You just said it yourself. Accidentally hurt them.
look.
You must admit you have no control over this power.
But it's not my fault. You see, I'm just trying to survive here and without being persecuted. And I was looking for some true love, and I finally I found her. But
You say you are trying to protect yourself, and you say you are trying to avoid persecution. Yet you let forth a 20-foot fireball in the middle of town.
it was to save you guys.
Your judgment is faulty. I mean,
To be fair, he did kill those crows.
Yeah, okay. I'm not convinced that you guys are our enemies. I really don't think so. I am just asking, like, for us as a group, which includes you too, what risk do these powers pose to us all?
That we're gonna be under the White Cloak's radar even more because they don't like me enough already.
Which is precisely why none of us are gonna say shit about this entire shit fest that has just unraveled on all of us.
Also, I'll drop darkness now. By the way, if I haven't done that.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I took it away. I thought you did that already. I didn't think you guys were yelling at each other in the dark.
I was yelling in the dark.
I know that you are correct, Braddock.
If you guys want me to leave,
You
I
two
understand.
both
I
have to
totally do
promise.
understand. It's just,
No,
know that I tried to help you guys. I only have the best intentions.
Sure,
No.
Stack.
Leaving, I'm
You
leaving.
stay right where you are, damn it.
stay exactly where we know you are.
By the way, he's bald as a cue ball right now. He's
All I'm saying is this.
What the hell happened to your eyebrows?
And your hair and your I do not smell. I smell as if someone's pubic hairs are burnt. Did you
Here's
did you
the
burn
thing.
off your Did you burn off your hair?
Maybe.
you just kind of notice it right now. You know, in the heat of the moment, it just kind of went and happened unobserved. But now that it's pointed out to you, you just kind of realize that.
Okay, I've had a moment to think, and I'm calm now.
This is calm.
This is calm.
You got a weird definition for calm, Crimson.
Is my voice raised at the moment, Sai?
Hold it in.
It's calmer.
Fine.
But here's the thing. Two of you need to assure us to promise right now that you guys are going to try very hard to keep this under wraps. No more setting fireballs off near town like that.
Hello? Why do you think this is the first time I've done this?
Well,
Yes, I do believe that most of these reprimands should go toward no shorter friend. Okay.
I saw two of you guys down, and there were the scarecrows and ravens and all kinds of things attacking us. So, what else can I do?
Okay. As I've said, I have calmed and I have gone back on the thoughts of my personal philosophy. I understand that any weapon is useful, but one must learn how to control it. That means practice. And of course, practice means being careful.
Yeah, don't stand next to me again.
So, if we are going to become proficient with this magic and prove that it is not all the purpose of the Dark One, then it's going to take you and you being calm, controlling your emotions, and controlling how you strike.
You're
For
one to talk
you,
about controlling emotions.
you know, Ruan, you have a sharp tongue. It is not as sharp as my claws. Please do not interrupt me again. As I was saying, you, Chadwick?
Now, Crimson,
Yes.
go on. I was just interrupting you.
Oh, funny guy. That was actually a good one. You know what? It's a good joke. I like that one. Anyway, Chadwick,
Yes.
you are an unknown variable. I've dealt with unknown variables before. I've even been an unknown variable. All I ask is that you do your best and you give consideration to us before you take action.
Oh, of course.
Stop and think. Sir,
Okay. So while you guys are over there hashing it out, Sai goes over to the door. That door is not locked, no.
Yeah.
So you go in, and it looks just kind of like a storage room. There's pickaxes and axes, barrels in the corners there. It's like some sort of a bench along the back wall. Some rope. Looks like some lamps up on the top up there. Some sacks of something and crates of something. This looks like a chest of some sort.
I'll
So
take a.
let's do this. Let's do this in a text,
Yeah.
and you guys can continue with what you were doing. I'm sorry to interrupt.
yeah, no problem. Okay, so, Braddock, this man, do you sense any more darkness on him?
On who? Short Stack?
No, not short stack. On Mr. Barnes.
Mr. Burns. Oh.
Yes, he's sticking here.
No, I believe that was by and large his fiance, wife, whatever the hell that thing was. It was not a woman.
Mr. Barnes, my heart goes out to you. I am sorry that you have suffered as you have.
I do believe I knocked his ass thoroughly unconscious.
I thought Sai just tackled him. I didn't know you knocked him unconscious.
He was kicking at Short Stack.
Oh,
He broke out a size grip and kicked Chadwick, and then
Yeah, that was a while ago.
okay. All right, so let's bring this guy to because we definitely need to talk to him. Because if he says anything, then this whole town's going up in flames, and they're going to use him as a matchstick.
I will give him one sharp slap across the face to wake him up.
And then, as if some type of sick joke, after you slap the hell out of him, I'm going to say, I am sorry for your pain.
okay. There's nothing like that you can see, Sai. Give me an insight check,
You gotcha.
please.
All right. I'm going to ask him if he and his wife were trying to have a child for a long time.
Okay, just give me a sec. Where do we get there? We'll get there in a sec. Yeah, you think you heard something out there while you were in here about the wife being the issue. There doesn't seem to be any dark friend materials around or anything like this. What's more likely, maybe, is that the wife or the baby was possessed
Mhm.
and sort of controlling people. So it's less like a dark friend situation and more like a demonic possession situation.
Yeah, that's cool. I still thought I'd check because he was the one building the things, so I figured
Right. Yeah.
he might have like some stuff too.
Right. Okay. You want back in? I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Okay. So uh, he says to let's see. He says to Shadow or fucking Crimson. Um, no, not very long. It was just, we tried a couple of times and it finally happened, or it didn't finally, it happened. And then all of a sudden she started getting weird and started telling me to do crazy things. And then I just sort of had no choice but to do what it said. And that, I guess that's why I was out there. I don't know. It was infusing. Uh, Actually, no, he doesn't know that. So, yeah, that's the situation.
So you don't know why you were building these scarecrows. You were compelled to.
Yes, I didn't. I didn't think of anything else. That was just my one thing. What day is it here anyway?
It's Christmas Day, sir.
Christmas. Jesus Christ.
Oh, good one.
It is actually May 13th. Um, so he says, "Oh wow, I can't believe it. I've been. I don't remember anything uh, since the middle of March."
I have terrible news for you.
Your wife's dead.
And she's right next to you.
Yeah, I remember doing that. Thank you. I just did that. Yes. Thank you for rubbing it in.
Why is that so funny to me?
I don't know
Oh,
why you're
wait,
going to
let
keep
me
bringing it up.
regain my composure. There
Um,
is something else. I know you may be compelled to confess to the White Cloaks.
oh, what? The White Cloaks? What? There's no need for that, you know.
No, that's my point exactly. If you confess to the White Cloaks, they will burn this village to ash and they will use you to ignite the fire. Do you understand?
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know. I don't. Yeah, you're not gonna have to worry about that. I'm not gonna. You guys better not tell him either. And he starts looking around for something. You know, guys don't know what, but his eyes are darting, maybe for a weapon or maybe for an escape route.
It would seem you are trying to study our faces. Or you're trying to study our faces.
No, no, I'm not trying to study your faces at all. And he starts to walk over here towards this bookshelf.
Did I tell you
Stand
you could
still.
move?
He
Yes.
stops.
Go ahead and say, I'm sorry, you're gonna have that one there. You are putting me in a position I do not wish to be in. I did not get into this business to go around threatening lumberman and recent widowers. I do not find this pleasant at all.
He says, "Look, I don't want the White Cloaks call. I mean, there's no need for that. You're right. They would burn down the entire village. Uh, I mean, no one's more heartbroken over this than me that my wife was giving birth to a demon child and possessed us both. And now I had to kill her and stab the baby and then stomp it with my boot. That's
You
not
didn't have to
something.
do the last part to be fair.
What's that?
You maybe didn't have to do the last part. I say under my breath.
Yeah, well, yeah, I had to be thorough.
Let me
Um,
stop you right there. And just how did your wife come to get pregnant? Understanding that it obviously wasn't yours.
oh, it's mine. What do you mean?
Think carefully on this answer.
What did you? What did you hear?
What did you hear?
I didn't hear anything. You tell this bitch cunt was fucking. That's not my baby.
You just referred to it as a demon baby, and your wife was indeed possessed by something much akin to what I would call a demon. I'm just stringing two and two together here.
Well, I mean,
Where did you procreate?
Probably that room on the left. To my right.
that's not any of your business.
When a woodsman and a housewife love each other very much.
No, I mean, did you procreate in this home? Did you procreate out in the middle of some woods or swamp or some old witch's house?
Some we just had. No, I mean it wasn't here. It was down. Well, it was by the cemetery, I guess. But I mean that was just because that's the only real place to have privacy.
Crimson gives the biggest face palm probably up to this point in history.
It's like what?
Oh,
What does
brother,
that mean?
brother, please tell me, is it possible if you procreate in a graveyard that terrible things like this can happen?
I do suppose it would depend on the graveyard.
We can't take simple side jobs, can we?
Well, he does have a point. What graveyard? If there's a graveyard here that, is spawning demon children and that kind of thing, we should be aware of it. We should be made aware of it.
I guess it just became an adventure.
Guys, I do have one question though. You haven't happened to have seen an elf with like long black hair? He was in the tavern.
You mean
Yeah.
that one over there?
You mean the one who you hit with the dark flashes?
No, the guy I was talking to before I left.
The one you hit with the dark slashes?
You were talking? No, I don't think.
I don't think I hit anybody.
You hit the elf up there by the rogue with your dark slashes. He has long black hair. You hit him with the dark slashes, and that is the elf which I remember you speaking.
No, not him. Sorry. I was talking about. Obviously I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about the other guy in the tavern. Because I talked to him and he told me you can find Marta. And all I had to do was go into this cave and so I went to this cave and I got these like two green gems from the cave. And at this point, Chadwick will pull out the gems, and one of them is green and one of them is red. Yes, all I had to do was if I could bring him these gems, and they said he could use them to help me find Marta. And he kind of holds out one of the gems to. I'll hold it out to Ruin here.
Okay.
You trust me with this?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah. do you take the gem?
Yeah. Is there anything magical to this?
Oh, so as soon as you take the gem, do you want to explain what happens?
No, go ahead.
Okay. So as soon as you take the gem, it starts flashing, and my gem also starts flashing. And suddenly, you see Chadwick just disappear, just vanish, and your gem turns blue.
Am I suffering from sleep deprivation, or did the little man just disappear?
Ruin, did you just kill Short Stack?
I didn't.
Okay, I actually believe you. You look confused as well. What the hell happened? Is he inside the gem?
I have no idea. I shake the gem.
You know, if he is inside the gem, you maybe should not shake it so much.
I shake even harder.
Maybe try dropping it on the floor.
I turn to the camera and say, remember, kids, do not take strange gems from strange elves and bars.
Oh my god. We're false.
Okay, so just out of character. Yeah, this is just because this is just a device so I can be in and out of the game randomly because my schedule's fucked up.
Fair enough.
So just
Cool.
just keep that gem on.
No, that makes sense. I've seen such things before. So now
Chadwick is now a familiar.
Chadwick is now Kenny from
Yeah.
Southwood. He can just appear right next to us in our darkest hour. Or when we're all knocked out, he can just say, hey guys, I'm here. Oh, shit.
I'll drop the gem, see what happens.
You know,
Nothing.
that's a little rude. Okay, everyone.
I'll pick it back up. I don't know how to make him reappear. I guess he's dead.
I think he's back now, isn't he? Oh no.
No,
Yeah,
no.
it's yeah. As far as you guys know, he's just gone, and the gem changed color.
I have a feeling we'll be seeing him again. So Ruan, would you like to learn how to control your power?
I can control it.
What else can you do with it?
I could have brought back product if I wanted to.
Seriously? You have the ability to heal with it? That is quite useful.
Just didn't
Yeah,
have a
man.
chance.
I see. Well, your secret will die with me. Considering
Yes, we
if
will.
it does not, I will die anyway. But it will also die with me, and I'm happy to do it.
Sorry for making you guys targets.
And then I'd walk up to Braddock and I lightly headbutt him.
What'd I do?
No, I didn't say, I'm sorry. I meant to say I walk up to Ruin and I lightly headbutt him.
Okay. I was about to be like, hold on, what the fuck did I do?
And not a headbutt. I'm talking about like the little cat head rub thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't like go like some punk rock and go. No, I head bump him. And I rub my
That's
cheek
all.
against his. I rub my cheek against his face. I don't lick you, so just
I have my hands up, and then
yeah.
up and around him, and then summon my glaive. And then I mount to Braddock. Did I do it?
Yeah, that was thoroughly awkward. I'm gonna go now.
And then I make my weapon vanish again.
So I'm just gonna go up to Sai.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd call to you guys and I'd be like, help me take a look around, see if there's anything. I don't know if this crazy woman left any kind of script or demon manifesto.
Oh wait,
I don't know.
actually, wait, time out. We know we're telling him not to talk to these people, but they're gonna have to explain why his wife's dead.
Oh, we are not gonna have to explain that. He is.
So he's still gonna get the news, but he doesn't need to know that.
Not necessarily.
Okay, what are you
Speaking
saying,
of which,
Bernardo?
I want to do a medicine check on the body.
All right.
Sure.
Hopefully, okay, so 20. That's not bad.
What are you looking for?
Is there a demon maybe inside? I want to do kind of a hack job autopsy.
Ooh, okay.
Uh,
So tell me exactly what you're gonna do.
Since she's already like open,
Okay.
he's gonna have to poke around and just look to see if anything is out of place or otherwise wouldn't belong.
Like
Are there any foreign objects?
horns or something like that, or like spoons?
Let's start with spoons.
Okay, there's no spoons. And you do see what looks like would be probably the rest of a baby after it's been stabbed multiple times and then stomped. No horns or tails or glowing eyes or anything like that. You do not feel that sense of evil anymore. So that's not really. It would seem whatever evil you were feeling from her before is not there anymore. Maybe because she's dead. Maybe because the fetus is dead or no longer is possessed. Who knows at this point?
I'm not even gonna hide it anymore this time. I'm just gonna go up to the dead body and get some blood.
Are you sure that's safe, Ruin? It may not only be human blood.
We'll see.
It just totally like shrugs. Yeah.
So,
What the fuck happens?
so, gentlemen, we have just reached the big leagues.
Excuse me?
What?
I said we have just reached the big leagues. We are going to be under arrest and worried about repercussions from the white cloaks. And we will also be worried about repercussions from whatever demon intended for this baby to be born.
It's funny because we're working for the White Cloaks right now.
Yes.
Yeah, I am kind of
Crimson, the White Cloaks were always a concern. The very same way that I have a good sense for people, so to speak, they wouldn't agree with that.
So, yes, okay, you're right. You're always in the middle of a siege sandwich. I'm just seeing the siege sandwich also got a new layout sheet with whatever this demon is.
The demon is gone, and I can tell you that much right now.
Just remember the name. You might be able to use it.
Yes, hopefully you're correct.
I am.
While we're on the subject, Rowan, you want to explain the blood vials to me?
Oh, sure. I summon my blade again, or my glaive, or I feed. Well, I'm not actually Ruin. It's my blade that is Ruin.
Okay. I know that up until his recent divorce, Sai used to have an unhealthy relationship with his sons. But what are you talking about, Vilas?
I took its name.
You took the name of your blade,
Yep,
so you are wed to this blade.
I am what?
You are wed to this blade.
Well, no, I guess, kind of. No, I'm not.
Okay.
Well,
What was your
basically,
name before you
oh,
entered the union with this blade?
what's my legal name? What's my birth
Yes.
certificate?
Yes. What's your government name?
It's Laios.
Laos. Okay. But now you refer to be called Ruan.
I mean, yeah. Oh, but the blood, right? Every night, basically, I kind of feed this blade blood. That's about it. And then I roll up my sleeves. And then you guys see a lot of cuts on my arm, both.
Oh. Is he going to start saying we are Ruan?
Uh, no,
It is a joke, Ruan. It's okay.
I might be
Listen.
too young for that.
Oh, that was Venom. We are Venom.
Huh.
All right.
Vessel
Well,
of Horrors.
you found something, Sai.
Yeah, I was looking for any signs of this demon's activity, demonic
Shop of
activity,
Horrors.
since this has been going on for like a couple of months, I would guess, depending on the state of that fetus. So I'm gonna show these guys the
Shop of
scrolls.
Horrors.
There are some scrolls here, and it's a language I cannot read. It's written in a very aggressive, manner. Whoever wrote this seems to be off their rocker.
Oh shit! Can I actually use my calligraphy powers here? And if I do I open myself up to demonic possession?
You actually knew the name right up. Good lord, Mike.
Yep. Moranis. Mid 80s.
Yeah, Little Shop of
Actually, I
Horrors.
love that movie, man.
Yeah, Sydney was the guy's name because I remember the plant would
Yeah.
just sing.
Suddenly Seymour. Yeah.
Oh, is that what it is? Yeah.
Matter of
No.
fact,
Me and my best friend
this
watched that.
is your fault, Ben.
Okay, so.
Hey, by the way, I have calligraphy powers, so I could actually write this again.
Shit.
If I wrote it again, would that possibly open me up to demon possession?
Well, I mean, you'll have to check your magical fucking prowess. Oh, I don't. Do you?
I'm not magical.
I'm just being sarcastic. No, you aren't magical, so you don't really know if that would be the case or not.
Could I roll religion?
But I do have the power to. I do actually have the ability to do it. Nobody actually. I never thought that would actually come into play in the game.
I guess it would be if anybody has the infernal language.
Okay. But I can write it though with my calligraphy, right?
You could write it, yeah.
All right. I don't think anybody here speaks infernal.
Guess not. Nobody spoke up, so.
No.
Brother, you speak demon.
Oh, I do.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
I don't speak it. I read a couple books.
That's true.
Okay. So the question is, can you read this safely?
I can roughly translate it, but I wouldn't dare read it.
And that's what I thought.
I mean, I wouldn't dare say it out loud.
Okay. Just say what the bad parts are, and we'll deal with that. I'll go ahead and I'll try to write it on this piece of paper. Hell yeah. That's a beautiful infernal language.
You copy it down perfectly. It seems to be just like a combination of a rough plan, self-aggrandizement, and craziness, like cursing and swearing and wishing death upon the human race and that sort of thing, or the world, I guess would be more specific.
Oh, okay, cool.
Terrible. It's it's pretty much typical fucking demon shit.
Yeah, cats and elves fighting together, mass hysteria.
Is the name Agenor anywhere in this book?
In the scrolls,
or in the whatever?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Definitely, it's in there a couple of times.
Then I guess we know who our enemy is.
One of them.
Agonor will not stop at this when it comes to trying to regain a foothold in this world.
Can you guys give me a history or religion check?
I can try. I do have proficiency in history, but I only have a 3 in it. So if anybody has better, I can help them. Nobody? I'm the only one with history? Probably. Yeah, that's not that great. I mean, plus 3 is not that great.
Okay, so
Oh, me. Sorry.
okay.
Spin around the wood.
All right, at least.
All right. So, Radek, just from being brought up in a religious sort of environment, that Agenor is the name of was the name of a powerful channeler, male channeler who died say about 500 years ago or so. Nobody's seen him since. And Sai, you know that yes, Agenor was a powerful channeler from a long time ago, and you never heard that he died. You just heard that nobody has ever heard from him again after a certain point. And that's kind of what you know about Agenor.
Cool.
So not really crass, but as our original mission, how do we go back to this bathhouse and tell him that, well, your friend's okay now? He kind of saw the murder his wife, What is our next step? Are we covering up a crime? Do we bury her in the back and say she ran away?
He goes in and looks in his room and sees what you guys fucking pilfered from him.
Does he have an idea of what he's going to do?
What's going to
Is
do?
he going to go to the authorities now, or what's?
Yeah, what does Mr. Burns want to do?
Oh, well, he says, I mean, I don't really know. I guess I'm still in shock that, that's my wife and my kid, and this is all such a crazy fucking thing, I don't know. Do I need to give you an answer right now?
With respect, Mr. Burns.
It's Vern, by the way.
Burn.
With respect, Mr. Burns. I think we ought to leave you to your funeral. It's your wife, it's your son. It's your matter.
Well, Braddock, we were sent here to check on this guy.
Well, we did check on him and there was a problem. It has been solved.
Right, which we are going to have to report back. So,
Really?
what are we going to have to report?
I mean, this
Well,
is
that Mr. Burns here has been quiet since the decease of his wife. An unfortunate tragedy.
Do you have... This is gonna sound really bad, but it's gonna work. Do you still use that well?
I did, but I could not.
Well, that would depend on what is the procedure for when someone dies here. Does someone come out to check, or do you just go into town and say, by the way, my wife died?
You don't have to tell anyone that your wife died.
No, I guess not. I mean, you would.
I do have a plan to hide her.
Okay.
We're not gonna dump her in the well.
You could, you'd have to hire an undertaker, someone to build a casket. If you're going to have a service for her.
Well,
otherwise, just like anything else, you could bury her in the backyard.
Nothing like that.
When there's a fucking fireplace in there.
We're literally just hiding her in the well, with some of her most prized possessions, throwing it in the well, covering it, cementing it. That's it.
I do not know the one. I have not taken time to check the guards here. But if they come and they see this thing sealed, and they see what I would call some signs of a struggle, they may ask many questions.
We
We
broke the
should
doors
be
and
quiet on that.
Yeah.
Like, look, if you guys want to do something with the body, I mean, nobody can ever see me again. Like, that's a real possibility,
Well, should be okay. Just tell them that your wife left you for someone else.
I mean, they make wood everywhere. There are many trees. You can start cutting down trees and selling wood up some other town.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, that might be the best bet. If anybody starts asking questions, like, I can just get the fuck out of here.
Or, if you decide that you no longer want to live in a world without your wife and child, then I drop one of my darts on the ground in front of them.
Oh no. No, I don't want to do that. He steps away from it. Says, look, like I said, if you guys, I don't have to say anything. You guys can just recover the body or do whatever the fuck you want with it, and I'll just get out of here.
Take your wife, give her a proper burial, leave town, never show your face here again. There are too many questions that you cannot answer.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. Um,
Braddock, is it? I'm sorry. Go ahead, Glenn.
No, no. This is gonna be our character stuff, but I can say this later.
All right, Braddock, is there anything you can do to make sure that, I don't know, she's not desecrated or created or make she that she's all nice and holy, apart from the stab wounds for when
he
she's buried?
lifts her up,
Yeah.
takes her outside.
Unfortunately, at this point, all I could do is say a few pretty words to send her off.
I think we could use some pretty words, my friend. This has been a very ugly day.
We need, guys, we need to talk about how we are going to keep handling this whole thing of if something happens, the White Cloaks will want to burn the entire village down. Because is this what's going to happen from now on? Anytime we come across something, we have
That's
to
what
cover it
they've
up.
been doing. Sorry.
That's what they've always been doing. It's simply we're no longer in a position to ignore it. Oh shit. I can't believe we're gonna get to say this. Sorry. We have to deal with the reality that now we are something of heralds. We are not harbingers of hope. We are harbingers of doom.
Dear man.
But we are. I mean, like we fucking literally are.
Well,
It's a
you
dire
see,
situation because the instant we enter into a town now, we have to hope that we don't find anything. That's the
Yeah.
only
Well-
way that town will.
Actually, Sai, as long as I pass in any town, as long as no one tells them, nothing burns.
Oh no! It's okay. Not you, Ruan. I meant like this. If it ever got out that, you know, what really happened here, then this town is in danger of being burnt down. So what happens when we go to the next town and we find something, and the next one, and the next one?
We're going to be in a situation where we leave a trail of hoping shit doesn't fuck up.
Yeah.
Yes, we are in a situation where at some point we're probably going to have to fight the forces of dark and light simultaneously. We are in the middle of a shit sandwich.
Yeah,
The
we
forces
are.
of
I was not kidding when I said that. We are in the middle of a shit sandwich.
the
Yeah.
forces of light, like in particular the White Cloaks, are more. I mean, they're fanatical to the point of blending the lines between good and evil. Like they have a faction called the Hand of the Light, which are, like I said, the torture squad, right? So they're willing to go to extreme lengths to prove that someone's a dark friend. That doesn't necessarily mean their tactics would be considered of the light. So, it's sort of a gray area of where the White Cloaks would actually land in the whole philosophy of shit. But they're definitely fanatical, and some would say crazy. And even the sniff of a dark friend, like you said, so they instill more terror than they do.
Yeah, they got
Feelings
so
of
far,
light.
but they can't bring hope to anyone.
I told you we should have just fought those guys in that forest.
Mm.
Now we are aligned with them.
Not necessarily.
Yeah,
Need I
no.
remind you before we were surrounded and outnumbered?
Now we know where they are. We know where they are pointed, and we know when, where, and how they can strike. Say, we now have a mission. We now have a purpose. We will stop darkness from taking encroaching on this world again, and we will give the people a new sense of hope, one not based on fear, but one based on belief in ourselves and our loved ones.
Well, I'm gonna need a couple new weapons.
And I'm going to need a couple of drinks.
Yeah.
And everybody starts laughing. Freeze.
Yeah.
Roll credits.
Freeze frame. I need
Yeah.
a couple nights rest.
Yeah.
So,
All right. I would say it was a good session.
Yeah. Do you guys want to go to the inn, or do we want to just cut it here?
Yeah, we definitely want to go to the inn.
But do you want to do it now, or do you want to wait and pick it up next session?
Oh, damn it. I was hoping we could just say we go to the inn because I don't want to explain anything else tonight.
Oh, yeah, you're going to have to do some explaining. You're going to have some explaining to do.
We still,
I guess.
we will still have to go back to the bathhouse because that guy is expecting us, and if we don't go back there, you know, some questions will be raised.
We're just gonna have to tell him that we went there. There was some. Damn, what the fuck can we even?
I got it.
That's what I was getting at. Yes.
What? I mean, I know you were. I'm like, I'm not even close to an answer on that.
Yeah. So
We can't say we went there and we found a bunch of scarecrows. We can't. Okay, we went there. He found out his wife was pregnant from another man, and she ran away, and he ran away. He was acting weird because he was certain that his wife had been cheating on him. I'm only worried that if they don't have especially zealous guards or investigators, then we're fine. As long as he doesn't show his face again. If he shows his face again, they're going to think he murdered his wife, which technically he did.
if he doesn't show his face again, they're gonna think he murdered his wife.
Yes, but they're not going to chase him because they don't have the manpower to go but so far out of town.
Yeah. So he needs to stay gone.
So you understand this. You cannot even consider coming back to town.
He's outside digging a hole.
All right.
So we'll end it there.
Yeah.
All right.
Good game, everyone.
Yeah.
Like I said.
Yeah, very interesting. We've all learned a whole lot about each other now. And we kind of know what our mission is.
Yes, but this is just you're right. This was just a throwaway thing, to be totally honest with you. Just something to, because I had this planned and then all of a sudden it changed. But anyway, you still have to find the information, get the information, I should say, from the bathhouse guy about the castle. And which was, I guess, the original plan.
Hey, Mike, I'm sorry, man. You're dealing with role players. You can't give us anything throwaway or we're going to make it real.
Yeah, no, I think it's great. That was really good. You're right. A lot of stuff opened up. Things picked up a lot more, I think, this session. And, there's more to come.
Yep, we're on a grim fucking mission, boys.
So, questions, comments, let me know. Otherwise, good game, and I'll see everybody on Tuesday.
Cool.
All right.
All right.
All right, see us.
All right, boys.
Good night. Good night.